they sell them back to people them. People them. People them. People them. This now people them. People them. People them. People them. This now people them. People them. People them. People them. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge the government? Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Stolen people property. People them. Stolen people property. People them. Stolen people property. People they will they buy them, they sell them back to people them. Then we don't say this now people them. This now people them. People them. People them. People them. This now people them. People them. People them. People them. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge the government? Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Stolen people property. People them. Stolen people property. People them. People them.
Yeah. Box did I miss him.
Hello? Yeah? Want to give me now?
Freeze.
Want to give me now? Okay.
My lord, I just speaking in seats.
Because people stolen people property, people they will they buy them, then they sell them back to people them. People them. People them. People them. This now people them. People them. People them. People them. This now people them. People them. People them. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge the government? Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Stolen people property. People there. Stolen people property. People there. Stolen people property. People there already buy them, they sell them back to people there. Then we don't say this now people there. This now people there. People there. People there. People there. This now people there. People there. People there. People there. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge the government? Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Government. Challenge government. Because people stolen people property, people they already buy them, they sell them back to people there. People there.
You know say plenty people not get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what to, now it will make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission salon don't pull the date for votes and for register, plenty people just say yagba and they rush go do things them as they tell them for do. But hey, Members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. That is the number 1 step where we will give you guarantee say you will vote.
Facebook.
But if you make mistake during this time, you not go vote for votes. And I think this way post is not able for help people. What does this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. So then the time for the election, they will say public transport not for one. These are big challenges. Remember, if you tap na Canada and then you dey work na lonely, how you go able to go and vote na that side?
So,
the answer na no. So no make that mistake. As they blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do you try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na your house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this year now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return na power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote. They change the whole situation.
Because people stealing people property, people that when they buy them, then they sell them back to people them. People them. This now people them. This now people them.
Purchase your tracks today.
People there. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge na government? Challenge government. Challenge government. Challenge government.
Purchase your tracks today.
Challenge government. Stealing people property. People there. Stealing people property. People there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stealing people property. People there when they buy them, then they sell them back to people there. Then we don't say this now people there. This now people there. This now people there.
Purchase your tracks today.
People there. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge na government? Challenge government.
Purchase your tracks
Challenge
today.
government. Challenge government. Challenge government. Stealing people property. People there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stealing people property. People there.
Alright, welcome back to another beautiful edition of a program we are. Today we get plenty of things them waiting for you inside the program, but hey, we are don't come back today.
But things where they happen.
Now we
Now-
don't sweet, yeah.
Salon, whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We dey feel more salon, we own. Whoa, 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 we had Fambulem, una adu. Well, normally I'm not supposed to laugh, but as we all know, when something don't choke you, when something don't monitor you, when something don't pass mark na country, so turn in the back, if you laugh, if you don't laugh, you're not able to ease your stress. Well, the people will get plenty issues to them today in the basket, and we get somebody who can join in at the program where he come. And they can introduce himself, and they can tell now what to make a day inside this family house today. We know say sometimes we like for allow for make people come for can talk about themselves and tell now the motive of coming na this family house. But to now wait so me people now waiting. Number one ask, my question I get. Me people maybe not distract me. Whenever, anytime where you know say I want church or pinch, now your uncle in binge, you dey try for all kind laddie that in power style for make an reach the other side.
You not go understand what you talk. Hey, I see I saw people in the pull close for themselves.
Well, I've been said because of that, another area I want to ask questions to people Fabulem, over the weekend, we all understand say NEC, where they in charge for organize all election process. Now we had. There be all 5 elections them when our local council inside we had. But the surprise what we get now as a family house, up till now, we know your NEC announce any result for say the rumor where they go around for say Uncle Long call them for say therefore withdraw and do other election. Now true as the European Union then start me send people for go open the eye in that election day. But we all be expecting the Monday for get the results from NEC. I don't know. Maybe they say in the close. Maybe in go read the results from NEC. But it's still not happening with people. This other one, now a very sad news. It's not fine for you, it's not fine for talk about. But in anyhow, we get for first space, also we catch some of the things there. Well, the judiciary, the courts, where we get now Mama Salon, as we all be the yeri, we popular rapper when a Kim boss LA in Saga na the country. When it don't be tap this in one, as we they understand say even people where they go greet her, who side they go keep her. Police been tonso and tonso get for arrest them. Today, they appear na the court number 2. Usai, we understand say the magistrate be go ahead and sentence. You talk to me?
No, continue no more. Me sound been they get problem, but thank you to the one they will show me say, they like me voice first. Thank you.
Okay. The magistrate people have been go ahead and sentence 11 people inside that case day. Well, boss, LSSF, one of the head for the case. In your sentence, no kameto. But at the no more, we go peep who side, then keep boss Ellie. We understand say, then give them 36 months each for go crop na pandemia.
Bible and make this thing fine. 36 months, not 3 years. 3 years.
Choke me, you choke me, help me, choke me.
3 years. Well, some people they were glad. Well, I can talk something. Say normally, if today person get bail, you laugh. Where you reach, I wonder I go talek. But anyway, that then I just little bit no more go rub more inside there. Until you know now me fambulem anyhow it be, I get for be very careful. I no go can dress me devil at the same time. I even a treat or I can't disgrace and a treat. Anyway, when it comes to all of them things in the GG's now, we been tell you say somebody they inside the program where we want for can introduce to you. That person day, I don't know no more waiting is sabi. Waiting is really sabi. Me I sabi something. I can ask one question first. But anyway, this now one big time salon music promoter. Well, we will say salon entertainment promoter. Well, now they have been sabi and for so, but it look like say it don't look link lily bit to one other side. I don't know what thing go do yonder, but but we are starting turning there for introduce some people, not the easy, eh? Especially when this posse here. Now posse where you look disguised spam. Anyway, Fambulelo welcome. Now the host, I mean the one big family host, the DJ BOXX. Long years ago, then began combination we then call Carl BOXX. Anyway, hello, welcome DJ BOXX na the program today. Welcome to the program, DJ BOXX.
Una thank you, una thank you. Happy for the viewers, una good evening. And this is one of my favorite programs. So happy for the.
We appreciate that. And thank you very much. But I get this question I will ask you before we go to the CEO or something. You been sabbing me before, apart from this program?
Of course. Officially a member.
But you know member outside.
Exactly. No member outside.
Anyway, I can tell people and say we've been grabbed inside this tier from where we small. I introduce you, I not left one something when I be your signature, that one the Carl BOXX combination. Then tell the way Calion Radio been there. Now we been the do picking program then day. And yes. Now we been the do picking program then at Calion Radio. And you know we can left with studio one time for go like Londo inside to you sound like in the beat.
Exactly. When I go and bug me, I'm go and bug me.
Yes, exactly. So I'm glad you forget you. Where you get somebody where you been doing admire before they you get a now one-to-one, a very privilege anyway. Thank you very much for being at the program today.
Same here.
All right. Anyway, so now we go to a very, very important something. The first question where I ask you, I would like for you introduce yourself because waiting people been sabi you for before, and like where I talk no more, waiting me been sabi you for. Now for entertainment, but it look like say you don't link little bit. Tell me something about that day.
Well, right now, me are the regional organizing secretary for the APC Northwest region for the past 5 years now. Okay. So, and before that, I'm doing entertainment club, running clubs, and do own the biggest record label, managing artists, do international shows both abroad and Sierra Leone. So, but now I'm a full-time politician.
And as we talk to you now, we no go say now you na the regional organizing secretary because
regional organizing secretary Northwest.
We will say regional or we say former. Also, how will we introduce you?
No. Apparently, what you do for the regions, na the chairman they just pull, not to the whole executive, just the chairman. So basically now we still run the executive at the region. So the court order now affects we. It only affects the chairman, not the region. At the national, now they then pull all come on. But for the region, only the chairman.
Okay, I think that's good. A fine way we get that one day clear before ever we begin up more inside anything. Anyway, like you say, we no need for any further introduction. You already been done the following. We appreciate that. Even way I can talk to someone for now. One thing now, this being time I watch the message, I find out that I don't even begin chat with you. I not be even conscious who that I chat with. But a better way not can talk back to people them because I for don't shame now and I so. Anyway, let me go to the issue then proper one. You na entertainer before you come inside politics. You na entertainment promoter, producer and all. Now we get this big issue within our ground. The issue of King Boss LA, as then they call him, a musical name. And today we get a judgment, a ruling from the court number 2, we sentence 11 people them. Inside that 11 day, you get 2 when our boss ele in your brother them, 1 when a rap ish. We of course this BNT we all know say it can pull nado in your movement. We want for transform into a political party, YPM, and elege in other brother. And 9 other people we just say, hey, this person get wahala, look and greet them. They grip you all. And they don't give them 36 months sentence na jail. They not get, I not see optional. They say 36 months. I not see them say pay or go. Then say 36 months jail. In other words, then they go take after the election. 3 years then they go take. Tell me, as an entertainer, you know, we don't the battle entertainment, how you receive a news like this?
Very sad, very disappointing. And I don't even believe what I read today and what I read. Because it not ever happened at the history of Sierra Leone, and it's very unfortunate they make that decision there. Because maybe they expected the most them will get a fine. I mean, for going to OSD headquarters, for go friend somebody who not your own colleague, then at the end of the day, you end up with 3 years. Nobody in their right mind, no Sierra Leone not crazy for go misbehave na OSD headquarters. It never happened. So that one, that story there. Now the one who said them pull that story, but I condemn them. I believe say very unfair. It's too harsh and not supposed to be.
Okay, so the thing not done yet too. Tomorrow, by this time we don't get another ruling. We LA they go. Me and my brother be the talk behind the scenes say if they give the one they will just go tell Adu 3 years. The one now when in them focus on where they add big crime them pan say, for example, robbery with violence. Yeah, say go thief and it cause Kuskas day. Almost then go get now.
Well, now the one you know, because for me don't make any sense. Anyways, but some of we know. For me, my own view on this old now it's just political. Because not to somebody they will go fend when they all go for fend LA. Because of a political background as to the area, they left on the same day. Which time. Even young person when go with it, you don't go do 3 years. So this selective justice is very unfair. And some of we who be into entertainment doing the APC, would make sure. I make it not be ever evidence they lock up artists. And thank God, God has been giving a president. We have been comrade, they listen. We understand the issues. For me, this one, you know, Lord just wait and see tomorrow. You know, it's just like for me, my own view. This is my own view. We don't get somebody we don't aim for long. We don't get somebody we you want on your side, able to get on your side. Now today, something happened, alleged. First of all, let's say something to Sierra Leone. For me, now the fastest trial is I've ever seen. 2 weeks trial. Now the fastest trial is, and it's like, you know, as I just open my mouth, I'm like, what? You know, and so for LA, and me believe say, as a politician, what they think, they want for keep them after election.
Well, this not what they want for. Now 3 years, after, of course, after.
Yeah, well, no, I talk about LA now. But
okay.
Again, for me, I always look at SFP more the power. For me, they're not politicians. Now, I mean, I just somebody, people who just come into politics for loot or rob the country. They don't know even what are politics. If you calculate on their fan base, you calculate their fan base. Do you know how many thousands voters are there for loot? Who been at their own side? But for them, they behave like picking them in politics. They get this political arrogancy, this political ego, we don't put them for all this mess. So for them, it's like, yes, we set a precedent. If we try again next time, you will give 20 years. They just want to put fear in people in their mind and try to intimidate people, make them afraid. Nobody afraid them. Nobody afraid. People are tired. So it's very unfortunate when they use entertainers and now for such example. While you get people like Austin Johnny, you get that Kamajo guy with the talk for kill people and for do this. Okay? Then they do nothing to them. You get the ratty them. Then they do nothing to them, then talks them. You go look at LJ and see the dynamic judgment it, but this 11 children sentence. So ask me just for go find somebody now OSD, and I will give them 3 years. Is it fair? No, it's not. And I believe all Sierra Leoneans will condemn this. Even Law put politics aside, even though they use them for politics. But for me, support for this whole thing, not for politics, but they can do it. Because me, I don't go to the worst political.
All right. DJ BOXX in line the scramble.
I don't go, I mean, out of hand, start with them.
DJ BOXX in line the scramble. By the way, they listen to it until he come to back. Maybe they just listen to it in DJ BOXX they try for put together in submission on this particular issue. They expect we'll get for lose them and they come back. They expect we'll get for lose them. Yes. You don't follow waiting at the issue right now with regards this whole situation. Yeah, la hear from your side until BOXX they come back.
Well, from my own side, when my own opinion at the talk with Naya, Usa Asidom, no hard feelings. When you watch the back and forth inside this case from the one, is all about political. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes it can hard for some of them things there, but to be honest with everybody, where they listen inside this family house, we just get for talking. You know, when you get people them, you get police officers them, where they investigate matter just in that genuine way, and then they take this matter, send them to court. You get a court now for go get a final decision, where you find out say if the judiciary also they deal with a case in the genuine way. You say where they listen, where they out there, you don't really know say the judgment where they can take place or where don't take place in this particular case, a fair judgment. But if you step with your own common sense, you they watch out and they handle this case from the police come to the court, you they really know say no, this particular case is not genuine. And when it comes to a legit issue, it is all about political. Call me any name or take them anyhow. Yeah, now waiting, now me own take on the issue now at the time for tell you. Because just like the brother man who we get just knowing at DJ BOXX, it measures some things there. For make somebody we go greet an accused person, somebody they accuse, where already the police they don't judge this person without taking the person to the court. You understand? They don't judge him because if really the Sierra Leone police, yeah, headed by the IG and other people, the vice president and other people, they not judge this matter in police. Point number one, no need not be there for make police officer charge the citizen there in aid for courts in here. When we see who say all incident they come, a police officer also will come and tell we the fear part of the whole scene say, according to him, he not feel say any police get the right for charge somebody in an accused person within at the hand. You understand? They don't convict this person yet. Now accuse them of a particular offense. Then bring them to una take blade or scissors or knife or whatsoever una use. Una scrape that person there in aid. So that tell you say the police judge the person say he guilty of the offense.
So now, even before it gonna court, they don't treat him that way there. I wonder now where it go now, then judge him and then they find him guilty as he get for B. I wonder how it will get for Talek inside Pademba Road.
Now me bother. This I dey take in new angle also. Behind the scene, yesterday after we do Blue Mind, I tell you say Pierre, after me sit down, I think LAJ, the court gets for find him guilty. The reason being, one, the court get for do him for save the image of the police. Now the police don't go ahead and scrape this young man in here where they don't find him guilty it. With your common sense, if the courts go set this man free, you don't feel that the police don't get more stain. So now the courts, since they work with the police, and this case, as I say, not a genuine case, not a political case, they don't receive them, cost them, since they don't help this young man for long. Yeah, they don't aim for long. Now the courts get for link up with the phone cost them plus the police. Now they don't cost them here.
Okay, I'll tell you something will happen. Let's forget about LJ where a own case na tomorrow. Let's look at the one that we come today. They got Pish, the other one that we then come today. Yeah, something happened. Then they actually be one for give them bail today, according to close source. Then be one for give them bail today. then we don't call them, fumble them, for let them go early morning this today and go with money for bail them. When the Chief Justice notice say this kind of thing, they want to give bail to the one there, straight off, what he do? He make a call and say he need that particular case thing. So they then begin to turn them back down. After we they don't even they process the money, they refuse. They turn the money back to them and say no, sorry, we're not able for make loan and pay for the bill again. You know where they can say with the guna bill, we need shorty, we need this, we need that, we need all of them things. So they return back the money to them because the Chief Justice gets interest on this particular issue.
And not
so look at this thing. You know, BOXX when they talk something where I don't know, it not come out clear and I can understand in angle where they come out from. We all see, for example, I call them Star Z. Give me the lighter. Star Z, where we all see the dance with Fatima na TikTok and some other programs then where it can attend with Fatima. They always, you know, call them. Star Z, where they travel with for go na how they call them that waiting where they be all. That exhibition where they be all or so. We see say Star Z go na the police station na OSD the same time where these people they also go na OSD headquarters. They arrest them all, including Star Z. But just one call. Fatima, you know the old Fatima in person. Then Fatima pull voice, you know, waiting now. Would that burn you? So just one call from Fatima. Star Z, they left Star Z. The one where Star Z work out with foot to foot, then go. They no go pan confusion, no nothing. Just for go fen LJ. They all am in don't go 3 years. But Star Z, they left him on the very day. Just one call. So now you begin for the imagine now. Now waiting exactly they happen. Usa we day waiting they go on. Yeah, where you know BOXX been they talk about selective justice. You know BOXX, you welcome back. We've been just they try for you know analyze the whole thing. You know since when this old you actually be they try for paint the picture, but you not agree for calling. We can understand the angle. You know, because you're a promoter and all, you know, just one for paint one against the other one. But we can call any other thing now. So, you know, we just talk about Star Z in one case where he go there on the very day. In fact, the person where he go with, they all am and he don't go 3 years, but Star Z, they not touch single in trade self parent, they not touch them. But all the other one, they bab them.
Yeah, and even somebody back to do I understand, say, from what I understand, what I evidence, except people saying, it open a court, yes. They're free until today.
Yes. Now, in fact,
so what's going on?
Only possible where they're free today.
Yes. So now we ask the question, so what thing they go on? Why not for use politics span this? It's sad. It's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But again, now this they warn them. Even them not the entertainment, they want to say, listen, when I get to understand, when somebody they drown and see, you see alligator, you see shark, or you put your name out. For the next couple of months, all man go be careful for this government because they know where they go. So they go behave recklessly. They go after people just for the name, go after people them because they have to put fear upon people them. Say yes, we have afraid we have no enough for work. Those days are gone. So now that's not the mission right now. For put fear in people, more like the musicians than now, entertainers and say, okay, fine, and you get 10,000 francs and 20,000 francs and now. All, but also you see it cause more damage on to yourself for go keep them LA na prison. It cause more damage to yourself than good. So it doesn't make any sense. But like I say, you know, some people will get political arrogance and political ego. So they can all the time for kind of like so say now we didn't have power. Who are they who don't say no, I didn't have power? One man say no, I didn't have power for all the wrong reasons. But one show say I didn't have power for all the good reasons. The starvation, the intimidation, the violence, the killing, the looting, everything. When I begin showing I didn't have power, we rest the good on, fairly good on, light day, water day, transportation day. They will now show I didn't have power. But look at I didn't have power. Only waiting for the beats me, for jail me, for lock me up, for take advantage over me. They say I didn't have power. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Bible, you're coming.
Okay. Brother man, DJ BOXX, as my brother just don't introduce you, just now, an entertainer, a promoter, you know, now you did at the other wall, we at the political wall.
Right.
This case, and then people when they sent today, as we say earlier, you get a pitch there when Kimbos LA in your big border. And recently we see Usai Rapish or a small meeting, Usai boss LA in your speech and cry, you know, when a political pathway themselves will try for can register. With this kind of thing where they don't do Rapish, you not feel say this government, because they just want to mute any young man or anybody where they feel say, as caretaker, you don't say, anybody where they come against or not support an order to them. You don't feel say that because of that one day for making them succeed and dream, make this government go ahead. Because me, when you go judicial, I don't talk and I say, this whole case now a political case. Cut me anyhow.
It is.
You don't feel say that because of all this make Rapish, they sentence them today so they can give them 3 years.
Well, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate to let the 10 go 3 years for Rapish. But Rapish has rights for creating movement for imparting rights. So why this government so jittery? If they say they don't work, why they so jittery? But all the motto they go and make. 2012 and Escoma say if Rapish are not work, not vote for me. Then rather now, no matter beyond they say, if I don't vote for me, I go after now, I go jail now, I go do this too now. So for me, Rapish has right for creating movement if you want. Now right for support SLP if you want or APC. And not deserve for go 3 years just for go see in border. Now I mean detention. It's wrong. It's undone.
You know, one thing where we are, in my opinion, I'm not sure saying not just the fan where Rapish go fan LJ na OSD headquarter or na just because of the party. Rapish na the person where blow the whistle on the thing or the kind way how they treat LJ na that particular place thing. Rapish na him tell we all, we make we all know say, una sidon, they don't crepe LJ in here na in aid. Rapish na the person we tell we say, hey, not to dandy no more. They even inject her with red something where we not able for know waiting at that thing day because of waiting in border tell them. And then they make the police them become torment, bang and bang, you know, the one old government, you know. We see say the next day, they interview somebody where one of the former second media person police. Then second for that, well, that's what I go say. Then demote them, pull them from Musa Ide and go put them in one small village. Say, "Na so you deserve." And we don't hear other SLPP mouthpiece. Then they call this man say, "In a this, in a that." So you know, feel say na because mainly that on way a blow, we make everybody in attention come to LJ issue. Now that they more make their own and they not just talk that way.
No, you're right. It does. Orlando play a role. Orlando play a major role. That interview we do, just we come be seeing, but we do it Nino.
Yeah.
We trigger everything, you know, and they don't be one made the world know, and the world don't know. But again, the question I get, if an Rapish do all this, Rapish now you create a political, you want to create a political movement. What about the other 10 there, the other 10 innocent one there? Then deserve to go or do 3 years in prison? No, they don't. Rapish don't get right for go talk na Facebook. For update Sierra Leone about in border condition, yes, you get it right. Rapish get it right for creating movement, yes, it does. So why all this nonsense? It's just like I don't tell you. Say the main reason is they have to put fear into Sierra Leoneans and say yes, this election I want to the ticker. We don't get for happen. It don't get for happen. We don't get for encourage or tolerate rigging or violence or resist any rigging, any violence from them.
Okay.
As a party, the only two we will accept as a political party now free and fair election. Anything beyond that, we know they accept.
Okay. And again, DJ BOXX, another one where to me it sounds so sad and shameful. You're not promoter, and maybe this is why they can ask you. Some of them people there, you don't come across them. We be see inside the entertainment industry. Make I draw you small example. Something happened in Nigeria where they call NSAS. That's not
right.
means all them a musician and they not belong to a political party because everybody get rights for belong. But they all become together they all become together and go with this movement, Usai we see they're able to succeed. But when this thing happened to King of LA, we be hearing different contribution from the art system. Usai some man say they're not going able to support LA because they're not able to live the kind of lifestyle where LA they live, which means that most people are not able to understand that kind of lifestyle they live. And other artists they give some back talk. And other artists they post some bad things them against Boss LA. Do ya una not get me wrong? We not say they not get right. Police not get right for all LA for anything where it commit. But when they caught in here, we see plenty artists them where to me sound like they're happy way happen and they give bad remarks. What do you think about some of their artists they are when are they all in at the same field?
All right, you still watch we had and we get DJ BOXX now, so we there with DJ BOXX, you get to me? All right, I think we don't DJ BOXX do the internet na challenge. It don't freeze back, so we go make sure say we know say we go come back just now in the program. The program we watch now we are. So Bible, you know, one of the people then we actually when me see. You know, with regards to the kind of things that's what they talk about. So, for example, well, like I make mention just now, say the way I be do picking program na Karene Radio. One of the artists them way be actually there with na how they call him Shady Baby, and Shady Baby we all see this being well, some people them say it get right for doing it, it do. Some people them say no, the action of Shady Baby not being too cool and all of them things. Then they, you know, we get other people. We get who that even don't come and sing param. Then don't babambo to lone pepper something like that. And they, you know, all man get right to waiting. You know, to your opinion in all of these things. Just like me and you go say, okay, we're not concerned about the issue of you know. Well, we not say we support what happened at the filling station with LJ and that young man where they accuse, where they alleged them beat him and swell in face. We as well concerned about them because NIB now we own border, now we salon border. But waiting we more concerned about now the human rights, gross human rights violation where they put on to LJ. And interestingly, thing where we not be ever know the media one INSSF come and prove which something na radio station. Tell we say even that police station day, that holding center day, person don't die day. But we not ever, you know, now God can come out behind them, whether they come out and pull their own safe ways now do. Now that make we can tell people, say, listen to them no more than they prove. If you listen to it and they talk, then they tell you exactly what they don't plan, what they don't keep. But if you not listen, you just the clap, you know the hearing nothing, not just the noise where you go, you or the face you the smile to. But let's go back to you, BOXX. Sorry, Bible they ask you a question, but before I come to my own question, let me go back. The question Bible they ask you, a lot of artists then the artists the entertainment industry divide. You know, you get some way say, we know we gladly with what happened. We get some, like for example, as I listen to Shady Baby, where we actually talk say you know go support if you don't know who side the thing begin. Whilst you get some way we come outrightly and say they don't babam, we gladly to loan pepe, all of them things in there. So you be don't manage most of the artists they are. You know, we don't see how the entertainment industry really the shake along right now a more worst because they are along political lines, tribal and everything. So how you feel the entertainment in terms of solidarity for LJ or the other people the way they arrest?
First of all, I condemn what's happened at the gas station if not true. Nobody no deserve that kind of treatment. Either it be a sportsman, you be an entertainer.
Yep.
No. I know you condone lawlessness to that level, but we get something called due process. Would the police not follow from your point of view? For the entertainment, I'm so disappointed. But again, these are the issues. Today LA, tomorrow I can beat them. Today LA, we're one of the biggest in the country. Okay, then sit down. This government will the test water. Watch what you get for happen now. They begin arrest them one by one now. Now, if you go to street now, if you cough, they arrest you. Okay? Now the channel negotiate. Now today, LA people them not for saying more of LA that they support, but rather than what is happening. I mean, what is around the case? The police brutality, what they go on. But now you get artists now, they take passion and grudge on this issue. Forget say, now the entertainment industry, they attack so. Forget about who's party day. And I make them, and then I tell them, go forum, I say, listen, this is what about local politics on this issue. They go attack on tomorrow. Saying that LA, but tomorrow it can be you, sister, it can be papa, it can be ref, it can be man. You know, but again, the grudge in the industry so much. That's a lot of one thing I think appear. There was something going on Jimmy, allegation going on Jimmy.
All right, we're not get for pardon we because it's Alex say today now this one because the internet really the suffer so we get for BRM it go for the go and come because of the challenge with regards internet system. So please when I pardon we go reach there. Yes, we go reach there. It actually don't come back. It don't come back this time faster. Yes, so let me see if we can able for click them again and go with them directly and see everything that happen.
I depend type of any internet.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You don't want after like I'll be the one after a network.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So the program we watch right now, this one we had today we get DJ BOXX now. So DJ BOXX now one time big promoter of the entertainment industry and now a politician in the regional organizing secretary Western area for the APC party. Yes, DJ BOXX will talk.
Yeah, no. Maybe they expect at the time this follow all unite, put party aside, put tribe aside, because at the entertainment industry they attack. And there's one time they make allegation against Jimmy. Me look at the whole thing that bring the tribe for bring Jimmy down. Okay? And I called Jimmy, make him talk. For the first time, me and Jimmy really get that close because they talk about the two godfathers at the entertainment industry, like me and Jimmy. But there's no way we have to go support, go begin to intervene for bring Jimmy down. When I know say, now bring the time for bring Jimmy down. And since then, me and Jimmy for the day, we must talk 4-5 times for the day. If me and Jimmy be close this week, they are close right now, 10 years ago. So until right now, if we don't take over West Africa at least. But now me don't understand what mistakes we make because of we allow people to come between we, but now we don't come strong. But I stood up for Jimmy. And at the end of the day, they give a proof to the people and say they're wrong. The allegation they make against Jimmy was wrong. So why, I don't even know why they take out personal hate on this thing. Okay, we're going to do the industry. Because now, okay, now, for instance, they say that LA, some of them go against LA. Now, 11 innocent people, they don't get nothing for it. Okay, LA, right? They don't go for go see them for make sure say, okay, now they don't go for 3 years. So you'll be the criticize this whole thing now, how you feel for yourself. And most of them, Sabi, you can get it all. So now, I know now, they get personal relationship with most of them people who don't go jail so now. And for them, now LA, some of them now LA don't get issued. Now also LA don't go prison too. Now 11 people don't go for 3 years, 3 freaking years. Okay? So now they deserve, no, they don't. But the odds don't begin to go against because they encourage the government for being so. Because they say so we divided. Let's say we don't get one word. Units no day. Now look what's happening. But now what it I don't tell them, even on the entertainment forum, they say, today na LA, tomorrow now. Today na SIPP they behave so, SIPP government they behave so, tomorrow na APC government for behave so. Okay, so if you na SIPP artist now today, you start say you defend for SIPP. Tomorrow when APC come, you go along and do the same thing? No, we are not. And APC don't go behave so. Some of you not go to APC, that happen. Because I be doing APC, I not ever allow me to jail any artist or any entertainer. I not ever agree for that. When I get entertainer now, just because of for politics, now they sit down and say they don't go jail 11 people them for 3 years. What is that people LA tomorrow? Now only God knows. So for me, that division now the industry is very unfortunate, and I'm so disappointed, very very disappointed, and I'm not happy with both sides because at the end of the day, if we don't put we differences aside and protect the industry. Because this not you don't get nothing for even for those LA rather than an attack on the industry that would allow them for use we in the industry, follow fetch yourself, Then now look, they don't get what they want. They don't jail 11 for 3 years. And now they go for jail LA. So now, what are benefits? No more, no benefits. But the whole thing, just allow, the government, for use.
With all of them kind of things they ask for, you actually feel, say, the entertainment industry will ever come together?
Yes, we will. We will. Me and Jimmy, some elders don't begin talk. For me, I don't tell them now what I can do. I will just be behind the scene, give advice. So many issues in the industry. The industry, which was for which. Of course, you be the seen old school. You see the old day, then the old school. But again, let me ever take the industry serious. The industry, that Bobo and Brown, I'm salon music industry. Nobody know for do business. Nobody know for be professional. All what you want, go get $2,000, go buy that Belgium motor car, get 2 million, go na Victoria Park, go buy Guinea, and begin go after woman there. They're not taking us serious. Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all what they do now, they be the firm box. We know to government money, they invest. Personal money, they invest for promoting the biggest artists from Beanie Man of the world to the Akon them, to the Peace Square, to the Wizkid, to the you name them. All at the dam. The first time Sengepia work out with Sound City, that be the #1 TV station in the country. In Africa. I paid them $11,000. My mission was therefore begin play a salon video them now Sound City. I count them. Then fall in love with Alonso in song. For the first time, Alonso in song go number 1 for 2 weeks in Sound City. All this at the time we tell and say, Lord sing beyond Lungi Airport. If not sing beyond Lungi Airport, it's a problem. Salon artists, if I'm going to London, they only perform for the salon community. While basically the Ghanaians and the Nigerians, all them go, Salon man or Senegalese and all man go support them because they distinguish what the people want. Because of the discipline, as I talking what happened, I tired. This time they spend me money. They spend me money, so the disrespect, the ungrateful done too much. That back off. Just like I what you mean we do. Now we back off, then the industry sink. I go sink because the money women and money they spend. Nobody don't get spend on the industry. Exactly. What are the word we get at 15 and not all money know exactly what happened now. Hey, Poppy, they come back at the industry. I say yes. Me picking the savings. That small savings. When I don't eat majority of we don't left on.
Them 10 and day. Me get experience. I be young, but I get experience with regards that particular work day. I remember like the I don't know if that lovers work they call and then and day. That particular series that the Angie, the Alonso, this Shedrack and all. That album they be hit. It be even lock any other music where they come, any other song the way they come inside the country. But after that team they be scatter, then we go back to the Nigerians and Ghanaian songs then. So I look forward for see them kind of things in there. Let we put the politics one side and try for kick the entertainment industry, because with the entertainment industry they attract a lot of investors them, a lot of tourists them where they come, because you get big artists they want for see than this person. The artists then they go, and that what way you talk that not tune. We don't work on a different partner the world, yeah. People in the get show. Look, for example, recently the Davido and other people, they interact with other people. Now, only now we see, for example, by me topping, this bobo we do Nakam. If not so, they call her Nakam, the therapist. Yeah? When in song, we see them, the dancer all over. Apart from that, the Who's Salon song we gain. Who's Salon song? None. None, not they. So, Una get a lot of work for putting into this.
Yeah. No, but between you and Pierre, this is simple. The industry is not a charity. Now, investment. Investment, until we begin to think like business people, the industry not going to ever move before. Now, I say, I condemn that boy and brand business. It's not going to work. They work out a business proposal to me. One say, I go make money, then I will invest. But if you can, because let me tell you something. If I do business, you can't wake me 4 o'clock in the morning. I the fuck my bed for go answer you. You can't wake me 4 o'clock in the morning, say, hey, bro, I mean, Bobo, can do me a favor. I want to go pay for my album. Now, cost the cost, you say, come on before me. Because it doesn't make sense. So go for stop that boy and bra business, encourage investment for kind side. Look at the industry well structured, proper structured. Because if the industry well structured, all gets a union. What's happening? Not for happening. All the division gets now we get teachers union. Then put government and government listen to them. The doctors have done that before. Okada, they don't do that before. Entertainment, all get voice past all man. Look how they don't treat it. Then 11 of people they don't know in jail. So for what? For no good reason. Because unity not there. Unity not there.
Problem really there, But anyway, let's just tell people and say they get a lot of things that they can't talk about, not to just this. We want to talk about the Tonkolili election and all the other elections then. We as well they can talk about, some remarks that we don't come from Tranga SLPP people then. We as well want to talk about the economy. So no go non side. There with me in name na BOXX, DJ BOXX, well Abubakar BOXX, Conte. Yeah, so we are like for calling DJ BOXX because that name they are used to. And they also for talk on behalf of the APC party as the organizing secretary and as a citizen as well. So let's touch on this last thing on the entertainment industry. You talk about management, this boy issue. I find out, say, for example, let's take example, and we'll continue to take example from the Nigerians, the Ghanaians. Even this thing what they do, so what they put management together. You find out, say, you get people, and I feel, say, one of the reasons we make they succeed, now because we're able to get a team. Not a team where they influence me and Bible decision or waiting we for put na. We decision come from we. But we get a team where we get other things the way we do. Management. We find out, say, the Nigerians, them, quick, them big. Waiting make management. Now that manager and they nurture them. You get forget mentor in something where they nurture you. But if you put money before any other thing, that's the end of your career. And we find out saying now one of the big things. For example, those days where we hear some party body, the other things, the entertainment industry be really in as much as them music and then days then day you compare to now the quality not too rich to waiting, but then be really get and people be really get interest in that. But this same thing what they talk about, you go see them say, hey, this group it don't scatter what happen na money. It's either the two artists that we combine, them fight for money, or they make palaver with the manager for money. This na me, in my opinion, that they not go ever clear na me aid. Na in kill the industry. I don't tell this me brother the long term. Bible two of us. And I exactly that they box the talk so. So we need for put something. For example, I make example again. This we get, for example, housemate where they go on right now. You get big sister. You get people that we don't become winner. But as they become winner, there with their manager and a problem. They know they move from one place to another, never at the end of them. Whereas you get other people, look recently they count some people, even where you know win from the big brother, you know we know, but still because of you get people where they be anyway, where they push your agenda, you see how big then they be. But we, as you win something, that's not the end of us. You pull big hit at the end of them. So waiting for do now. For we not able to succeed. Or let we succeed as a nation.
Yeah, I don't tell you. Basically, thank God I don't make get the diaspora, the kind side of the industry because of they know it's not music, they know the business, diaspora, they know. Okay? Now look at the more we can get issues. Most of the talent when they come on salary, they come from locals. You know, we go for begin think business, we go for be professional. Okay, not do me a favor, I need you a favor. When I invest my money, when money time come, you get your cut, I get me cut. Okay, not say because first of all, what you about the industry. Most artists and feel say now they're not the boss, not to you not the boss. You see you who they invest in money, he or she is the boss, not you. You know, so it's like I don't even understand. You an artist if you sing, you know a staff. It's not like when you get a DJ in a radio station, or we need to go DJ in a radio station. Like AYV, and I will get in a radio station. Not a DJ job, we will go play it. You understand? So, until you understand how they say, you artists, you know, a staff, now a record label or management, then at the end of the day, we'll move forward. But we'll get there, I believe so. The young guy with the council now, it's Alex, they don't begin to understand how the industry. And that's what eager for which day. And I just observe them which one at the top, they know will do the worst. And not just the artists them, even the manager, they get managers them, we don't rip off artists them. They get producers, they don't rip off artists, they get CEOs, they don't rip off artists them. And the reason why, because don't follow the structure. We don't build structure. We get something called force need. That's a structure we get. But people they bypass them because the governments, that's even the previous government, they don't be able to enforce the laws. And this government are just worse. So the investment or the investors are they're not protected. So I will continue for investment money na a environment or a platform where the government will protect me in investment. So I bet so until we get there whereabouts, the government will begin to protect just like we the mobile companies already come, the Indian man already come inside, the Lebanese man already open a shop. All government they protect, and so they need for protect investors in the industry.
Okay, so I will ask this question, and it will be the last one on this particular issue because I see something. This now one thing where they involve we in the country, this politics. Somebody just ask, say, you they talk about the industry, and at the same time, you know, you the old position of a political party. Who do you feel to go listen to you?
All right, don't for listen to me. Listen to me. He left to you. If you're in the industry, you know somebody on past 18. If you're able to know the difference between or somebody talk politics or somebody talk business, we all are politicians, including Akon, Jay-Z. We are all politicians. They all get political parties they support, but that's not stop them for doing the business they do. Okay, I did do my business. I know the difference between me and my political party and the APC. Now funnily for me, most of the big SIPP artists, I don't help them, not even in business. Because me, I never do business in the entertainment industry. Because also now losses for me. I don't help them from the embassy take and down.
You know, I can remember something. If you don't want to talk about time, I think I remember something. One time, be the one program in the old school wake out in there will be come and they say he gets a promoter. I mean, that'd be the same thing than the way I see when be the coordinating thing. So yeah, of course, you don't touch a lot of artists them here.
Exactly. So for me, I'm not ever involved politics into me entertainment industry, and up to now. I know involved them because I'm a business side that one before, but me politics. So, but again, now, and not just this government, politics begin. Now the entertainment industry, from doing Pakaba in days to Parnets in days to Pabio in time. It just happening now. Say now it don't worse than before. Okay, so not to just persevere in time, politics into entertainment. No, it has been there since. Pakaba in days them, but now it's just done worse.
All right.
You know, because Putin do, President Biono show leadership. Say nothing, sing for sing. But if you sing against her or you don't sing for them, they must leave, which is wrong.
Okay, so let's move away now from the music and let me go now into politics proper. Now you be talk as DJ BOXX, the promoter. Now they can talk as DJ BOXX, the publicity secretary, regional, organizing secretary for APC.
Northwest.
So now let me move. Yeah. Election happened on Saturday. Now 5 districts inside the country. Kenema district, Karene, Falaba, Loko, Tonkolili Districts. All of the election and day, I see a lot of things that will happen. But first, before we go into that particular thing day, I go one for let we hold on. Let we just watch how the temperature being tallied from where they announce the preliminary or the provisional result to the jubilation. Let's just watch a very short and we'll come back just now.
Reported 70 name of candidates. Sise Jawa. Political party APC. Total valid votes obtained 5,487. Percentage 56.7. Name of candidates Toli Foyo. Political party SLPP. Total valid votes obtained 4,188. Percentage 43.3. Therefore, in exercise of the powers conferred on me as the Regional Returning Officer by Section 94, Subsection 3 of the Public Elections Act of 2012, Act number 4 of 2012, I hereby certify and announce the above provisional results, subject to ratification by the Commission and final declaration by the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Chairman.
All right, this na be how italic. You know, na Tonkolili inside
Samba,
call-
Samba,
Yes.
For collab.
I always refer to this place. Anyway, yes. So, how will I receive this particular news? Because maybe get me where they look and but I'll hear you from you first. How will I receive this particular news?
When I welcome news, first of all, now it's to way SLPP win 2018. They win the seats, and now it's to very difficult for we. Yeah, now inside the north supposed to be a strong goal, but inside the north, there are too many tribes, too many cultures, and okay, that particular side, you get the Krankos, you get just few Limbas, then you get the Maningos, them, you know. But again, we go there. But all the intimidation, the violence, the campaign, the bribing, buying votes, we still win at 56%. For me, now encouraging number, Danny. Very encouraging for a seat where una pool, now a sitting the ruling government the hand. So for me, yeah, good news for
you
me.
know, I do ask question, but I think you don't educate me. La put on that way, because I'm just one for say, come on. North, you dey compete now 1,000 beats over yonder una the gladi. Why una for gladi? But yeah, na be SLPP seat. In as much as you get mixed culture, yeah, we hear from Lima instance been not talking the other day say aside anyway the culture totally different. Yeah, so but I think that's a good thing. But by the way, you want to say something first before I go?
Well, the question I just want for ask we brother since Indian at the side of the APC, we've been just hearing the provisional results with the hope for get the final one. But up till now, we know hearing neck measure anything of the short. And today, na Monday, we know hearing neck announce this result. And people that they whisper now we ask them na corner say this get for couch kuskas, usa egobi say maybe they will cancel the whole process and redo and back. Then they not confirm, I say them whisper na me is. So una as a political party, what you go able to tell people when they listen as NEC not agree for announce the result up to now?
Okay, I think we don't lose them again. So what we go do? We wait for they come. But before they come, this question will go with this particular thing where they play because the SLPP candidate said in the petition the whole thing. So let's watch this thing quick when they come back just now.
Okay. Yeah, from the Sierra Leone People's Party, this thing was reported, and it was read here, right? Where the tally center is, and there are a lot of evidence produced by the Sierra Leone People's Party that indeed there is no way to read any result. This is just a provisional result, and all other evidence will be produced later. Thank you.
All right, I think Naenda one day, then said in the petition the result, and normally, what we can see say when they do all election, yeah, the Saturday, on the Monday, NEC can come out and call that particular election results day. But like what you yourself don't say, we not hearing anything like that one day. And well, we expect them to do them tomorrow because I get information saying they're supposed to do them tomorrow. But waiting will be tomorrow. Now we say self no able for know it, we don't know. But something like this will happen inside Tonkolili District, where the NEC then can plain one and say because of one of them people, in fact they won't be look fearful because then convert figures them, and then come and tell we say since the NEC official don't sign, no problem, no day. And waiting and do after that one day, then go ahead and call the results. So we want for come see now, in my opinion, if this particular issue now that system where they go say, the only possible way we get justice na through Sierra Leonean, and the only two Sierra Leonean they will get now na SLPP because waiting and talk about na ballot stuffing. By the way,
before we go into that area there where you want church, so we family members them on YouTube, we get 720 people where they watch. Could you imagine 720 people where they watch the program, but we only get 185? No, it is sad. It is very sad for me. When I can see that kind of numbers there, I watch the program and then I see that kind of likes there, I only get appetite for go further. Let me not tell you lie. So the only thing where you go able motivate you more for push the program, make people me personally before I come inside again, make people able to increase the like as we don't go 200 likes. We get 735. You don't think say sometimes people don't even appreciate what you they do by them not even liking the program?
No, I don't feel so. Waiting, I know say the people they can forget. You know, the message where they can meet, they can get carried away by the message, and then them forget to them for do something. But now you don't remember them, they see the like, they go up. So I don't feel say now just forget, they can forget. So I know when I don't forget. So please, now that to don't remind you, please just hit for the like button, and then we come back. Yes, by the way, on the issue of this Samaya Bendugu.
Well, you don't make a mention already to something way up in a Kabbalah where we all be feel say everything for be cancelled and redo and back. But because they're waiting on neck, the official don't sign already, waiting in there for sign, then go ahead and call the results. They call it a win, they call it a loss. So if something like say a twin don't happen, something a fever that one day don't happen. Now, Samaya Bendugu, just like where I asked my brother, where the internet all and like how new direction, all the success of the people of Sierra Leone right now, with the way to have make it come back, with the hope and see us, we get information, say tomorrow neck, when they get the rights for called final result, because you, when they go observe or you when they go represent your party, you don't go now this field outside the election take place, you give your own number will come up from the voters. Una go down collect everything and get una number. But if neck we get the responsibility for can't say we do that loss. Right? They're not come and tell you who that win. Well, we go still wait tomorrow, make we wait. The angle we neck they can't come off from. Just like you measure something. If you know can't happen, say put on two Sierra Leonean and the one way Fatima do already on the because it's what they talk to people that make me bother. You go think say they make fun inside this particular issue, but we're very, very serious. Before some of their audios they had come out, some of their talk had come out, plenty rumor don't come out. Among them, where they say they don't agree. Because one thing we observe by SLDB, from when they take over governance, any side when they go to smaller election, when they feel say they don't win, then they come with what they call ala. We see Usai ministers them, then talks them, they don't jump inside ballots or materials and then point them, not to know come up the end of one day. Yeah? And we see that they go first election.
And then they, according to the election, law, now serious crime where you can go jail for. But now two Sierra Leonean in Duam. So no case not for them.
All right. So we hope and see how then they can't judge this case because now they're not the final judge. We're not able to stand there. If even me and Sembepia go into election, everybody go on jubilate, say, I win, but I don't win. If NEC na responsible for Concord, they say that Shembepia win. Who don't you who don't dance for Senator Shembepia win? But we not go let for see a scenario like that one, the way people they take NEC that kind of other way. And obviously they a big institution, let me just say it that way. And obviously they play with their credibility. If only then when they work waiting up before, they care for further than cause tomorrow at this country.
All right, BOXX don't come inside again. BOXX, welcome back. I don't say you fight and very hard with the internet, but not a problem. So we've been to talk about. We'll just play a clip of the SLPP candidates and the other people. We say that the petition the results from Samaya Bendugu constituency 056, and we see the regional, NEC chairperson actually called the provisional result, where we know say the only person we get the right for certify the results and then are the Chief Electoral Commissioner. So we be for don't do until but we not able for do them, so we expect say it do them tomorrow as they don't intimate we. So tell we they don't petition this thing according to them. What do you not expect as a party?
For as far as we know, we don't win the election, and it's very unfortunate to let SFP people be a crime baby at this time. You didn't govern us. Now they talk back, say, stop ballot stuffing. So that means you accuse next rig the election for APC. No, but anyway, we trust the process. So they waited tomorrow or next tomorrow, even though enough of them be this long. But again, we know so we don't win the seat, and we don't win now. There's no other word for them. We don't win now, we don't win now. And we know so we announce and say APC don't win now.
You know, if you say they will get for use the court again, you know, in as much as they will go ahead and say, okay, we don't win now, but then go on at the court again and overturn like where they been do. They used to that.
Now, well, and before, you know, happen again because let me tell you something. That SFP they do for you the justice, I mean the courts. The courts now they use for play the dirty game them. The courts they use for remove 10 parliamentarians them. No, those days are gone. Now this election we get just David, the American ambassador, we at the talk say the election was free and fair.
And it's a foundation for democracy.
Exactly, yes. You know, so for me, if then they come, they begin crying now. As we all know them, say they're not crying babies. That's how they do. All the time, nobody for winning election.
So we see that particular election, then they even the foreign observers, them na man marking. You know, we see the EU, the US, the police man marking, and then they are the box face to face, no bull shaking. So you know, feel saying that because of that. But I get one word where I catch up with some of them say where the picture been come out first, then say well then they can win the election because APC not sabi win free and fair election past the regam. So even with that kind, people in the way manned the box, we team up, trying one by the box, them they still say they stuff the box. So for say the EU, the US, the police, the NEC, they all don't turn back on this government.
Well, exactly. So now they don't answer your question and say until they don't go, APC will win free and fair election. We say SFP will win free and fair election. Not only you get AU, you get EU. You get ECOWAS, you get the German, you get the Irish, you get the British, you get the American, you get Ghana, you get Nigeria. And they all be did so. So now if they say, all of them now, they don't team up put APC or go with election for APC, then that means say President Bio for just resign.
But wait, something they baffle me. This is not the first of its kind. For like a small election like that one day, you get all the kind big observer there where they can watch this kind of election. And the first time this they happen. Waiting this they send, who signal way they send to the 2023 election. For say they not really they trust the process anymore. From that example where happened at Tonkolili and Koinadugu.
No, seriously. Koinadugu now 110 now on a Lungio dollar election them. You know, you're not able to trust them. And again, citizens in the country, they not trust this government. Even NEC, I make the new NEC boss for really prove himself. They not trust them. If you don't get the observer them, trust me, not killing them for not happen there. You see the military them, who then go and pump them, then talk them, then police them. And I want to say thanks to the military and the police, that they did behave professionally, maybe because of the observers, but then try, they did a good job that they did. And that would expect from them. They are not the police for SLPP or for President Bio. They are the police for Sierra Leoneans. They are the military officers for Sierra Leoneans, not for President Bio or the SLPP.
All right. Okay. Yes, my way.
So DJ BOXX, waiting I go like for ask, like waiting the what I just mentioned, a small election like this, we see all the observers there. Then the signal for 2023, we want to try for ask you. But 2023, now the general election. And it get to take place all over the country. You feel that people are able to send enough observers them for the surveillance or observe everywhere in the country where problem not go able to happen there? Or this, not just because it's a one-side election where we get this number of observers?
We hope so. We hope so we're able because some of we, let me know, I'm strongly believe, say, SFP be the only hope we then get for 2023 now for rig the election. Use violence every the election. which we go resist. We go resist rigging. We no go accept rigging. We go resist violence. This election
don't so many times, but they still bully una and go ahead and take them sit there. Una don't resist na parliament. They move una members of parliament them. Una don't resist for some elections the way observers are not being there. Like this way they come so. Una still not the good, not the good, but next go ahead and announce them is on the day. So what's not the resistance una go able to give without the observers them?
Because you know why? You know, from what kind of power, I mean, they say APC only give them chance. Now we una the beat. Now we una the jail. Now we una the election power. Now we una impose speaker power. We una the majority of parliament. Now we parliamentary don't go pull. At that time, if we say they do anything, if we say we no give them chance. But any Sierra Leone will get common sense and will tell you APC don't patient. We will continue for patient because we leadership no want kuskas na salon. But the only thing we will not accept for 2023, we will not accept violence or rigged election. That election has to be free of violence and
free from fear.
Yeah.
And all.
Yes.
But I ask you this question. This nothing where we've been on the summarize here a lot. And it therefore do with intimidation, arrest or lawful arrest on elections day. For example, I take a look at the last local election, Musa Alpha Khan and Fatima, they all been go. We get media people them where then they pump na polling stations them for go ask intimidating question to even una party agent them. We see them. We see them people and they wear combat to assist where anybody wear combat to assist and they arrest them, a woman where we don't bring in video now so, but nothing happen. Now the analysis what we've been bringing at this. In the election 2023 proper, the south, the east, again for BC, when election they go on, towards the term where they will get for the count the vote. They get for send somebody can set confusion. If una agents then talk, then go arrest them, pull them there, say they want go interrupt, they want go disturb the election and carry and go. Una they take into consideration all of them things then they or una feel say the foreign observers them now then go be the rescue team for that particular election day.
No, so let's say about something about national, the difference between a by-election and a national election. 3 months to election, the president, you voice 100% again to the security forces.
But almost power police, they will understand that one day.
I see 2018. Okay? So 2023. But on a national election force, they don't go for the all sides. So the only way we go for lead. For second arrest somebody, no, I need to happen. No go for happen. We don't go for encourage that one day. We don't want violence, but we don't allow nobody for this.
Alright, another issue again. The internet really the maybe me brother can say the internet really the Dracula. Everything. Anyway, so we move. By the way, yeah, I mean ask BOXX this question. And this na question this way is very, very, very important for the election. But he as well on the time we say the by-election different from the national election. Okay, fair enough. Well, I still wait for see how we will get for Talek with regards to this election business.
Well, I think a very important question you asked DJ BOXX, so we answer, and then the Bio Network don't ulam on the way. They come back and join we. Because what to make us say this is very important. We get a police them today where we don't find out say most of them not even read and write fine one. Well, we don't see them from the IG, we say create yourself for talking a problem, not even talk of English. Yeah? And most police officers them, this way you ask DJ BOXX, so we're able to understand say by 2023, caretaker bio invoice not even 75% again to the people. Maybe it could just be 65 or 70, but not even 75%. That day they not a full-time caretaker again. Anyway, DJ BOXX don't join me back. Make you go ahead and answer this question we will try for discuss.
Yeah. No, obviously, the security forces by then, not a President Bio again the dictator Asiam 2018. We don't come. Not to President Kuma again invoice and listen to now. Okay? Now they'll be more careful because they gotta be careful. Because what's in this now, if another government can, even though we leadership not intend or get any plan for carry revenge or cause vengeance, because go for move Sierra Leone. Because APC is the only party where anything always see good in Salon like APC. So we don't come back or come with revenge or vengeance. We have to move. Sierra Leone has to move. Every president will become focus.
Oh yeah, Bio Network. Well, family, now the new direction, this will they enjoy now the country for all the fiber where they say we get. Well, as they say, no more now. We go host somebody today. If lights not left and outside, the phone go off. Now internet go disturb. And we pray for me to get the right direction. We then promise you, but one that no more now who's them. We will get that kind of direction because people they say married with the sweet now from the bachelor's eve. So we will talk me and the brother as DJ BOXX will try to answer this particular question. How many police them were able know this particular talk what the talk so say by 2023 when they go don't leave the ban up say this the campaign don't open election time don't approach. Kiatekabio not in full command of the country again. But you find out, say, most of the police them right now, what Kiatekabio do, it makes sure for go take in people away if you say they're answerable to and I can put them before. What you feel say they get us to feel that general police, that constable police, what in on nothing. We go still feel say by 2023, in commander I get for gear and that kind of command, and for walk into that command. How many of them understand this? Because this is what they talk so eager for happen. That particular election, what they talk about when at 2023, no hard feelings, but now make we expect more intimidation, violence, and plenty could cast them. Because if there people there, they kill people there, now that's small petty election, yeah. What about the one we determine Kiatekabio in Go 1 and Kiatekabio in Sidon 1? Waiting you think say it will happen. And we'll get somebody like IG Sobula, trust me, nothing, I mean nothing, not a change IG Sobula for work in the interest of this country. It will be always work for the interest of Kiatekabio is still one of power. So Ivy Sobola get for misinterpret the law to the police them where they down there. Again for mislead them, and some of them we understand how most of them don't come inside the police. As I say, many of them know they read the right. So when I say go now go get. When I say snap not snap get. And more especially where some of them back feel safe because once you say police then they dance. Police that they are SLPP, police that they jubilate SLPP. So Germany they full word. But this SLPP, we see them in a lodge. So some of their securities they are. Then go put them before by election. You don't feel say they get to go ahead and intimidate people just in the interest of
basically when they say put them before by election, we get observers them, so they get for day everywhere. So I'm not facing that too much problem that one day. Because we don't be say I don't the observe. That is why most times I can tell you now say I don't see plenty election. I don't watch plenty election. So person not get something for tell me. Sorry, I don't say person not get something for tell me when it comes by election business. Because I don't see them, I don't watch, I don't observe, I don't day everything and sabi everything about the election business. So we just get from move no more from one point to another. But now we stand in that, I think say the only people that we go get for make something better for we now the how they call them the observer them. We get one thing where we don't used to where I don't like any small thing international community. If international community not can settle problem is settled. So this now the big problem where we get right now. But now we standing, we don't see a lot of people this BNTM don't they pull plenty word them. For example, the SLPP chairman na Kenema. When people them come out and begin talk about things that where they go on, begin the ala APC, for example, na Kenema, na the city, he'll put bomba 30 remarks, say no to yaso den thing they happen. Na molestation na fite how they go can ala APC na Kenema na Kenema den thing they for be. We see it happen. We see inside I think Kafo Bulong, where one other big full man come say anybody will not vote for SLPP, waiting any do and then they beat him. We see as recent as then days there, so another video surface when one of the SLPP chairman again Nakono, they talk say anybody will now for support caretaker bio. You see, all of them things and they, all of this now for threatening the people them. We see them they pump a lot of security forces them when it comes to election business. All that in an intimidating strategy for make sure say people them move away from the election so then they get way and means how they go able for doing. But I don't know more now how it will get for Talek. I really don't know how it will get for Talek. I really don't know how it will get for Talek. A Talek say we'll change with strategy and go on the WhatsApp. Did you get me?
Yes, I get you.
Yes. So box down the line again. I think we could go with the WhatsApp better than the Zoom because of the. I don't know. Well, I think I don't know if it would better than the Zoom, but yes, box don't come inside again. Yeah. You been the talk just so we just don't play. We just the try for talk about the strategy, the intimidating strategy, and all of them things. And recently we hear threatening remarks from Kenema chairman, SLPP Kenema chairman, where talk say no to Kenema APC for go ala APC bike riders them. We see Kafobul on Chief Don where somebody come and say if they not vote for SLPP then they beat them. We see inside Kono the chairman again come and talk say anybody will not support caretaker beyond in agenda. All of them things they also they happen. I will not receive the message they also as the opposition party. You get me, Box?
The bio network on Holland.
Oh yeah, challenging times.
New
You get me,
direction.
Box?
I like it.
Alright, Bible, you're gonna go for Sibu and say something before they catch them up again.
I say something, new direction. Or they get good internet like this, but I like it.
Bible, yeah, come on, bien, oui. Continue. Yeah, go ahead.
We people are just like waiting with the talk. You know, this is serious. And we get for take them serious. We really get for take them serious. Because if me and you not take this serious, it get for really more away. I mean, the talk of the IG. We all see the angle where the IG they go the country to the way campus security business. That one they item today, item tomorrow. You don't tell we say not they work for we, but it work for caretaker bio. So now whose information will go good for this nation tomorrow? Because mind you, whenever a policeman them they want go on a particular mission, they go to a called monster parade. Where them boss them all together, then puts them, then tell them how they forgo another particular operation day. So you get them boss here now, where don't manifest themselves, where don't display themselves, where don't show themselves, say they are not police officers, but they are politicians. That's why Mickey always call them, say, instead of SLP, now SLPP. Today we get what we call Sierra Leone Police. But now we get what we call Sierra Leone People's Party Police. Yeah? So, in a scenario we are in tomorrow, the IG and a company and therefore can put them police here, now that must have already. Now, we not on our boss. They can go cover this election there and there. Here and there. Me and you not get for the other must have already. Now then so they. Whose information? Where I don't know more whose language you can talk to themselves because I think yourself on a problem. That's that.
No, but wait. If you don't talk down there, you don't come out play public where you don't talk them. Even 110 million at OSD headquarters, you talk and they.
See,
you talk and say the way how things they go, they really get for stand up as waiting. You know, and we see again who talk na how you call this place. Na the same OSD headquarters back where you go back and tell people and say then if anybody stand up against the government, no problem. Because then they support only the government. So we see how it happen. We hope say DJ BOXX they get with this time around.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's all now.
Okay, so we did talk about the lot of intimidation them, the lot of threatening remarks them, the words them we don't go out from SLPP chairman them, SLPP supporter them, people that we get interest for can contest under the SLPP party. Kafobul on chiefdom, they say then they beat people if they not vote for Madabio. Kono, they say anybody who not support Madabio. And we see inside Kenema, they say where then by man and the Guala APC, they're not supposed for Allah and then na Kenema. So all of them things they are so. What do you feel say this go mean? You know, because like we know like for promote that thing we call hate speech now. We they against them today, we know they support them today. But certain things then the way they go on, you get for talk them and call them by how it come up. So in the in your own opinion, in your own view as a political party, all of them things they are so nothing where the war you know. They get me, Box?
And see, Box one can talk. Nah, need direction of all.
They get me? Okay, I think the line is slow with him. I see the shaking head.
Yeah, I get you now.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Obviously, would you condemn any form of violence? Now, before, now, and even to the day for the election. But one thing more who will let people know, who will resist any violence. No rigging. Sierra Leone like a law-abiding country, like a democratic state. If you don't work, they will vote for you. If you don't work, they don't vote for you. So nobody will intimidate we. The intimidation go for stop. And these are the one SFP supporters want to stop. Because OT leadership they tell we say, okay, Lord try for stay away from violence, don't not preach violence. But I know let's SFP supporters them say they get monopoly to violence. They are not. They are not. And again, I bloody we and it's a copy from Pakaba. That peace, take her inside. You know, we are the SFP now, they're supposed to make all kind of noise for violence. Now peace we want for Sierra Leone. We now go back to 11 years war. Again, that brutal, we don't want time, but we don't go sit down until somebody can kill you. No, it's not possible. So it has to stop. The SFP leadership, go for show leadership, talk to the supporter. All this rudeness or violence where SFP supporter they show, now from the leadership they pick up from. Now we don't call on the international community for come in because we don't go far, they can inside. We don't want nobody for loss in life. Now Sierra Leone, either be it APC, NGC, SFP, nobody not for losing life. All my getting right to vote. If you don't work, you believe say you don't work, as president believe say you don't work. Let go vacation. Let go vacation. I don't need for and begin intimidate people then. Begin to use the court system, they use the police, they use the military. No, it's not going to work. Sierra Leone is a democratic state.
DJ BOXX, I want only right from there. You know, we don't find out say most of the time when things them they go wrong now in country, especially in this government, people they look up to now as main opposition. But most of the time where they happen, bully, killing, and other things, people still not they take action. Una always say una they call or wait for the international community. How long una always they cry foul and wait for international support? Meaning, the question now, when una go able to stand against anything without calling the international community, please?
Now, apparently, APC, now we don't make salon. We don't make. SFP, APC don't make the camp well. They don't ever make salon. So we don't want to want a salon. As APC, we don't want to war. But when the time we don't push you to the wall, so they bounce back, we go bounce back, but let God make that day not come. We don't want that day. Because what you don't legacy, we don't say SFP, we only know them for poor. They don't have to make now for poor, they come and loot and poor and divide the country. So for we are not weak, we are stronger than SFP.
I will straight from that point and ask you this question. This is what I don't tell the area. SLPP go come and say APC not good for the country. When they can and they loot and this. You say the APC they can and they talk the same thing. So who that's we the people in for believe?
I will elect to one of the people now. When I look around Sierra Leone, the whole country. Okay, if anything good, they are the whole country that SLPP do. No, you're not there. Everything we will point out. All the pointers there. We get pointers in our salon. The only thing you remember was SFP say and they go to the Bawusu, and they go to rebel war, and they go to bush, and they go to this, and they go to Ghana, and they go to Palemba, will go kill people there. Not to APC. That's not APC. So for we, it left to now. When I just want to tell people and I say, no, we allow the voters them for decide. Because now when they talk, so I don't allow the voters them for decide, but they don't want the voters them for decide. For them, a power for vote for them. No, it don't go work. It don't go for work. No, it don't go for work. Now we allow the citizens the only rights we can get, as poor as they are. Okay? Sierra Leone only like 50 years backwards. Okay? But the only small development we get in Sierra Leone, that's in APC, not to SFPP. So if President Bill say it don't work, more than 100% of the manifesto, okay? We know where we are. So now allow the voters for be the judge. No can force anything that I'm not willing to. So for we, that violence for 2023 is not going to work. It's not going to work. Rigging, it's not going to work.
Okay. I don't know if Bible want for still work on this election thing. How una see una votes na Kenema? And waiting than they go bring, who spirit way go bring to una? Una vote na Kenema, how you see am? And who spirit way that don't bring to una?
What's it?
Una vote na Kenema, how una see am? And who spirit way it go bring to una for the 2023 election?
Me now, we always believe so. They get high votes na the southeast. Now, protect only ever project to vote them. And this is something I don't talk about executive meeting. Even today, we do online meeting and I continue for talking. Okay? The southeast, they always vote for. We go to the southeast, all the development within the southeast na APC. But then they give you the free space. Follow campaign, or if you go vote for APC, will begin to threat you. Either you will get some 8 months for go read Satalame in one grade because you vote for APC. Who know they do now you're stronghold. So now what we need for do now for make sure this time around we protect who votes them at the southeast, and we have to and we must, especially when you don't feel the southeast.
This came into the question of the former deputy caretaker. When Victor Bokai for we see one by-election being at the south where he come out publicly and talk say if they see any vote for the APC in this place here, then defend the person.
And guess what? You don't ever hear that. You don't ever hear that for now you're stronghold. No, that's the way. That's why they intimidate some people. But what if you realize the young people that them boku now, and they don't get for encouragement to allow this anymore from them, and they are ready. So this whole issue is now they're ready. The only thing we get for do as a party, and we send we hand to them and did it for them and we protect to vote, which we get for do at all costs. We protect to vote at the southeast at all costs. While we also protect to vote at the north, the northwest, and the western region.
Bible.
All right. You are listening. Don't forget say you listen to this program now. We are Family House. And if you just join me, don't forget for hit the like button. You will be done to listen to the program where they enjoy and forget for hit the like button as we get 698 where they watch now YouTube. We only get 334. We don't like the program. Continue for like the program as we deal with DJ BOXX now here today for talk about plenty things them well. We don't talk about music now here. We don't talk now. We get inside politics talk where itself don't transform. So now, today will be known for be a music promoter, somebody where they push music business before. But now, instead of looking at the corner and say, well, you know, for about one thing, if only you earn into so many different things, then way it be say, yes, all mortal man get in rights for live, you way, if you see. Okay. So, DJ BOXX, in the Kenema issue, you say, una not be they protect, una vote them now the areas them they make. People know they see say then they do something they for una. Well, some arguments don't be they go on, like maybe what I can talk now. Wait till they against you BOXX, you go come out they say, but not on me gets the make nobody no can compare again. They were all the way they APC so now they then day. other person go come on at the SLP side, go Kenema. Yeah, na me get here. Let nobody know come na here. You understand? But time for election, we don't they see, but talk away plenty people them. Example at the draw, where they not testing at the area. SLP they go back and go take it. But for long term, we know the Yeri, any party, including Kanye Yomkela, we break away from the SLPP. Now some of them zone they are where SLPP in access say, now they use strong all say that they vote for people and they. Now when I don't find out say, when I not be able to protect, when I vote them, make, when I not be able to see all this number, I still come to the observers them side. So this until we say, now because of we get observers them, make una able to protect una votes. So in a scenario we are in tomorrow, observers them not the day. How una they able to protect una vote for make we see this kind of number again?
You get them?
Me this internet, I mean no like DJ BOXX.
You get me? Okay, Bible basically they ask say now I don't know say una not they get una not be the protect una vote them, but now una they protect una they see people and they vote for una because of observer they don't come. So without observer una not go able for see una vote, una not go able for protect people and vote them. Okay, it's Alex say we go make you go and come back. Yes, Bible, I think we need for continue.
So maybe people like where I asked no more before DJ BOXX they can answer me. Now this is not the question because this you don't openly show say the APC able discover them, votes them. Now the areas them where
only now.
Yeah, not to the stronghold. So yeah, when I make talk in the comments about if observers will not be there, how APC they able to discover these votes and people in there at the area they will like them. As DJ BOXX say, they not be they protect the people they vote. And any single vote from any citizen is very important. If I support you know able for protect me vote, how me get fulfilled? Because these people they give mixed feeling even to the Kenema people them. You get people that they ask themselves, but we they vote when they can't call number, we know they really call this party way we vote for. How this they happen? And how what's the neck because now neck they conduct elections. So in a scenario like this, who say somebody don't vote for another person in this zone, where a particular party say now they use stronghold. But when you know they can call the result, their numbers and they know they come up. The people where do we feel say neck deeper? Where really we feel say neck deeper? But when you come at the north, to be honest, you they what do they call big numbers them where SLP they cover. But when you go to the east, south, now they on side them, you know they any party they make noise there. But now we don't get observers, they can't observe elections, who say we can't discover say people be the votes. Likes of Bo, Kenema, Kailan, Pujom, because now this zone then this where SLP say now they don't crowd. After I don't put the rest all now the north, they have votes them. The other now they crowd. Now they them place.
Alright. It don't come back. It basically be ask you say, you know say you don't talk say now don't able for discover on our votes them. They may vote for now, but they may keep on power. And now we know say observer then come. So that is one possibility. So without observer, we're not able to protect our vote. You get me? Very sorry for this. Very sorry. I know so you yourself they suffer. Forget I'm very sorry. Did you get me? Yeah, but sorry about that. By the way, you need for continue again.
I know, la, something like that. You make a laugh. Somebody just write at the comments, la, okay. He said the only opposition who get na Salona in a LG. So it look like scenario they put up so. You know, this is very interesting. Anyway, very interesting. We don't want to reverse it again. Anyway, this family member will comment, but that's what it look like already. You find it will be a deal with LG issue. This comment come up. So as I believe talk, waiting not be the problem. Where we will not be the year. Then people have the call. People that will vote for other parties. Them
People them.
because it's not just not the APC.
It's not people them.
People them. Where they don't get money.
Anyway, by the way, I beg. I want to low try for catch up this thing. Low listen to this music, not to people them, but low listen to this conscious vibes for election. They come back just now. Not to people them. I beg. It's now now listen.
If no money, no more they buy power. The best party them, not for lost election. They spend too much money for win election, but it no work because people we need change. Oh. It be not happen in a day, some me brothers. 207 they spend too much money for win election, but it no work because people we need change. Oh. This don't do for tell all politicians say. People's power, no money, no go buy. Work for the people, you work for campaign for you. When you work for the people, you work for talk for you. When people need change, no juju, no go stop them. People's power, no money, no go buy. When people need change, no juju, no go stop them. People's power, no money, no go buy them at all. When power's might to you, now for do the right thing. Sorry for the masses, we they represent. Members say, now they put you there. Money for the country, use up and the country. No keep at reserve for your next campaign. Bring development, we gon' make people glad. Work for the people, you work for campaign for you. When you work for the people, you work for talk for you. When people need change, no juju, no go stop them. People's power, no money, no go buy them. When people need change, no juju, no go stop them. People's power, no money, no go buy them.
When people need change. Exactly. When people need change. Box, let's just ask you this question. I know they go forward. What do you think about this song? Especially going down to election.
The song say everything. Okay, when people need change, no juju, no go stop up. You know people buy people and votes. Like the right song is, hey, we go for put Salo first. We go for put Salo first, whereabouts, no use power for let people and vote for you. No use violence, no abo pan rigging. This is the reason why as an opposition we talk from 2018, take say no, focus on governance. Stop the hate, stop the political witch hunting, stop the vengeance, stop the so-called revenge. Focus on governance. So now, you don't say you don't fail the country. Now what you want to do? You want to go second term. So now you want to use the intimidation, lock up, violence, and you have rigging. It's not going to work. Salon today, not to Salon 92 to 96. Not to study. They can understand that one day. Say, okay, President Bio, the strategy only used 1992 to 1996. And not for 2023, not they work. Not they work. So for we, they don't get message, campaign messaging. They don't get time. So the only thing that have for intimidate people.
I like for anytime you talk certain thing, I like for compare. You say they don't get message.
No, they don't.
But Lima say una not get message.
So, okay, and guess what happens? If Lima says so, what do they understand about Lima? They talk, they can talk, okay? Why they show G3? If I don't say they don't work, and it's come out 2012, we say if I not work, I not vote for me. It's publicly. So why President Bino will say the similar thing? That's dumb. President Bino begin campaign 6 months ago.
Power sweet, so you are that man that left now.
They made them blow. They work. If you don't work, if you pass with, if you don't work, the man begin campaign from 6 months ago. You know, it shows up like all people are going to go on a now. They go on a the same time back. You go to the other time. They school begin well up and lights no day, rest no day. So all that they don't fix that APC. What APC make them up? When they okay, them go before SLV the office na Kenema. When they go Allah back to power APC back to power. Not to APC send them go there. Okay, when APC they begin pull votes na Kailan Ujong na Kenema. Not to now waiting. Now APC go to the people and say, "Oh, now it's no," because you make so much promises them, we don't able fulfill. And now the violence now the Northwest time because now the South they don't ever triumph. If they see people that they will demonstrate, they will say their mind, they will say their view. Now the Southeast, nobody will invite them as CID, the police, they don't brutalize them or nothing. But we do them. Not die, or it goes have 3 years in Palemba Road, or more. So it's sad. It's very unfortunate.
All right. Okay, I think we don't do it. We want to touch small bit on this economy. We don't begin to touch about on. So, we don't look at the issue of fear, for example, the economy. Yeah. I can remember vividly, clearly, 6 months. Yeah, where this government come, or the first 90 days, 100 days, yes, the first 100 days where this government come, then are 3 months and some days. Muhammad Kamarimba Mansari, with them grip so right now, tight one. It been tell we plain one say, the matter be we be know them ten we na be opposition, I be listening either. But now, a different thing. In fact, now in the first post we begin tell we say, matter be you don't fail we. So right from that point day, from that 10 days to now, we not ever see any changes. And one thing where we notice now, in as much as we don't see changes, but this government, I don't know if not luck or not bad luck, but natural things then they come where they give the excuse. For example, COVID. Come, the ink param. Then they tell we plain so we know they take and make excuse, but then the ink param. Tight one. Go on as the COVID they gonna do. Where they don't begin to say well place no day. Now a natural thing back come, well not a man-made. Ukraine and Russia, and then grip them back. So no way no day now. Anything they say international. But again, in the last government, I don't ever see them plant rest of high quantity. But then campaign on them as if now the government control price. We not see fuel, they produce fuel inside the country, but then campaign on all of them things and they been killed. Falaba, the different people them. But now all things are international community and they want we for understand. And I watched them they talk this BNTM say, una want for use the international the crisis them for campaign as if una get the solution for settle the problem of the people them. Tell me something about this. Una self they handle that one day or tell me what do you think now therefore take excuse with the crisis them or not just the know-how the sabi they no get for manage the country. Wow.
Madabio. For even fix the internet facility, no problem. The people are tired of buying a bag of rice just from 60,000 to 200,000. Petrol at 25,000. Well, other people say they buy at 30,000 or more. Jebu.
Well, if you reach to that point, stay. Waiting I feel say we could come do now. We need forget a taste of that particular word that we talk so because sometimes they not find out they talk no more. Now joy everything people then say, eh? We need for you. So I don't know. Waiting.
I can't kill myself. That bring me energy.
Okay, so if that be the case, let's just hold on the quick one and let we watch this video quick with the camera just now.
It seems to go below blood because fuel don't go up. If you go buy it, it's been rates are like 54,000. So now open all the passenger room, we feel long up, we take a swap price, we take a lowest price balance, so we take a road right now. So if you're bad, if you're not being up, 10,000 from here to take a 10,000. Right now, if you don't go up, we charge person 25,000. We will not be hard because we can have the lowest fixed price. So man will go 8,000, so man will go 10,000, so man will depend how you reach up passenger, you buy passenger the back, and then you level. You reach up so you pay yourself. No, the people who are on the fair side, they feel the normal. That time we go back to happy. Right so we feel the I don't tell them we probably we're gonna pack all back only waste money 10 pass say pass 12 o'clock back after we go back now the specific to just transport after that we probably fuel long walk is that a crisis it affects all even at the Jebu man itself it affects no easy. No, I'm not going to make Jebu business. I don't know who to buy. I'm going to station to Dubai in 360. I could have 1,000 with them. Once back they sell 11, back they sell 17,000, 18, 19,000.
So now from 6 aggressors, things blank, Tiaga, or this TP, a very Tiaga too much. Because you never come across that. Yes, rapidly, fear you go up, fast, 1-2 months fear you go up, 1-2 months fear you go up. So like you really the money, and not even more like the least people and live back with the money. So like really the transport is very too hard because transportation for go up line now is not right now very hard because the transport heavy. Yes, because right now you get less than 70,000 say they go up line, not possible. Forget above 70,000 before it have to go up line. So really the money we been.
In a filling station right now you see salon fair business the money right now 1 liter of fuel 30,000 loads. All sides 30,000 loads. One on boat on 30,000 for fuel.
It's not right live na Karene gas station.
Welcome back. That's now people and we been they talk about fair business in the country. So I mean ask you, BOXX. We really need for belief say now the international community, now the crisis them, now the natural crisis, now then they make we country they go behind, or now the master stabi they not get from push the country go before.
It's simple. And until SFP they accept that anyway, I don't say they know. SFP don't know, don't even have to run a government. They don't even know the word governance. They don't feel the country. Now they look for anything for. They can see when somebody drown. Okay, you see alligator, you see shark, they put you on the thing is going to save them. They don't have to run a country. Okay, now mind you, get a military leader. We not be get any experience in terms of governance. The fear na Guinea. Till now, na 12,000. 3 days ago, because of not that's because they want for increased price. Look at fear now they all over the place. Number one, the meat fell at 6,000. So they now they understand either they 18,000 or 20,000. When you talk to them, begin compared to America, forget America, na gallon na $5, and now the fuel in America, and don't forget say America are the best fuel in the world. All them they're ready for comparison with America. How do you compare with America? Where we say the least price in America, right away they make $8 to $10 an hour. With some man down there, their monthly salary down one day. So how do you go compare America fuel on go up? No, who's they buy? Who's America they buy? Not to do what they buy. So why would not go buy outside Guinea they buy? All these are just excuses anymore. Just they don't even care if people that suffer, they not suffer. They don't care. That is small cabal, that small pauper. As long as they're okay. This is not even nothing to do with SFP, but it's just that pauper. We come up from inside SFP. Now they didn't punish the country so. They claim say they all get PhD, but all outside the PhD they come up. Now under Mango mango tick, they come on. So I expect somebody who gets a mango tick. Now you get an IG now who don't turn a singer, a dancer. So at the end of the day, they don't know how to run the country. They don't know. And they don't know how to ask the other side. So I can't help with. Like how Alex Kumabi do. Alex Kumabi, they reach out to the other side. They reach out. Because nobody don't get, monopoly when it comes to knowledge. But them, the political arrogancy, the ego, not they get a chance. So now they don't drag the country to a big hole, which they're not able to pull away now. And they continue now for they still think they're going to fix the economy. If you don't fix the economy for 4 years, okay, you're going to fix it for 1 year, you know, you're bull. It's not possible. They don't fail the country. I mean, they accept it, they don't fail the country. But they don't have to accept that. They say they don't go second time, power by force. No, they don't work. Power they work can't anymore. I work, that's what it's good for you.
You make mention of IG, and we find out say IG don't they take una work now una hand. So listen IG quick. We come back just now.
Because people stealing people property, people that when they buy them, then they sell them back to people them. People them. This now people them. This now people them.
Purchase your tracks today.
People them. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge the government? Challenge government. Challenge government. Challenge government.
Purchase your tracks today.
Challenge government. Stealing people property. People them. Stealing people property. People them.
Purchase your tracks today.
Stealing people property. People there when they buy them, then they sell them back to people them. Then we don't say this now people them. This now people them. This now people them.
Purchase your tracks today.
Alright, people then box. If you been get this kind of artists, then they. Alright now, say if you go out for put money per.
Oh yeah, I will spend for that. The only time I don't go for makeup, you know what I mean? I get the right swag. Oh yes. Now when I say again, as I'm a beer, you begin wonder why we get 11 for entertainers and deep but maybe that is so. Now I can imagine now I don't get number one song at the charts.
And it don't all the force now the charts. Not so like 1 whole week they pass, so now 2 weeks they cancel now, they force.
2 weeks they cancel now. You know, so now the video don't come the video just come yesterday. So now I give it longer. So nobody see that all in dance move them. So now 11 entertainers are now they're in prison for 3 years. So now we go for investigation issue. Is it because of one single go for another 3 years? It's not possible for a single 3 years. You give pull the album, blow launch after. We have to.
They are big. Let go to this economy back. You know, let's talk about the new money. Few more hours or like 2 days. Then they release the new money according to them the 1st of July. Well, this I go like for ask you this question back. You know, they say this money now for actually make the economy go change. You buy the idea of the bank governor, and in the first place, the first way begin tell we say because the money the big for gonna wallet. So tell me, what do you think about this new money when it come out?
From that day when the bank governor tell we say a bribe $68 million. Okay, for me anything I will say, I don't get any confidence in them anymore for runaway economy. Because why you go buy $86 million for $68 million for what? To do what? So for me, it doesn't even make sense. Say for wallet them. The current note right now, the wallet they make you know, it just fits that wallet there. All of this small. So for me, I don't even understand. But me not say that I mean there's something hidden on this. Something hidden on this. And we will find out very soon on that. Why this thing, they will go bribe 68 million. Bribe 68 million to order for what? Why me they not use that 68 million by the free education or don't fail? Why? You know, the guy that just don't take Sierra Leone for granted. They just feel say, today and yesterday. You know, they just take like so no not we not doom better. Why they be now they not doom better, not so we. Because now the least man on the streets, he knows they go on. But every people don't even know. So at the end of the day, they just believe say, when they talk, they use the military, the justice system, and the police against people there. Like say, they're under a dictatorship or under a junta regime. We're not going for work. The economy is a mess. First of all, you allow fear to go up, which means everything in the country they go. Everything in the country they go. Mind you, will not even get trained. We they pull the fruits from Kalau, Kwendu, Kono, and the other city they focus on Africa. Okay? Now transportation. So now that my cousin if I'm going to Kalau, if I spend 100,000, 200,000 one way for go. Now. So now the old thing is guiding, they don't even still realize say, okay, and it's coma. IMF they put every pressure upon them for the fuel, they don't agree. No, they work on subsidies. Them, okay, why it's simple. Work America just what was it? Was it the first study? Where they're not making the tax break to the gas companies for let the price come down. So you as a responsible government, when we do some the same thing for Sierra Leone, especially when we get a country where the economy is so bad.
But I still they spend like 63 million, like 63 million every month, but also on this for support the fuel no more. I stand to be corrected with the figure anyway, but something like that they spend for support the fuel.
No, I don't believe so. The only money they will spend are the money where they use for put fuel at the private vehicles or the vehicles where they use the official vehicles now. Without the subsidy, we all know the MP MD don't come. Now the media, now 19 tell you how much government they make. So for now, for the time you want to make a government, why you don't take that money or you make off and time for cushion the burden or take the responsibility, take the hardship from the people for a minute for a change. They don't donate, they don't care. How the people that suffer for any time when fuel go up, everything will go up by the country. The hardship will continue. The youth government will continue for make money, and the gas companies me not going to blame them. Now business people they need for make money, but you the government have your responsibility for make sure say you take the hardship. Now you citizen aid, but you will make money and the gas people so that is suffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, where they continue for fly. I can follow you and your friend on social media, Mike Brewer. You know, where for example I see post something on this travel because you know say caretaker the travel book, but you say anytime where it travel, they make the APC they continue for their opposition because they get a lot of international recognition. But in my opinion, I say yeah, they get international recognition. But what about the people in there? They continue for smell and die of hunger.
Now, what you might be like in favor realize say they don't vote President Bio for take picture. Now we get an IG, we facing a singer. Okay? Now we get a president who facing a model. Now for sure they go and snap picture, they're not allowed to vote for.
Sorry, I'm not plan for copy, but I see one video, funny video, then call on the stage. He not go to but because he want get picture with Macron, he won't go to Macron for go shake hand. Pass when they tell and say no go under. Then he can't turn her like for say in the turn fufu at the stage. He not know side for the again because he focus all on for go.
It's the same way the first lady between Ivory Coast with ABK. When President Bio in for snap the picture. They're in picture. They're models. Not models. President Bio the president. Not they use taxpayers' money for to go and take pictures. Not only what they pay you for. So for me, what's not the APC not a saint. I swear. APC get beaucoup bad things they will do. But with President Bio in government don't make APC look like a saint. Because it's only travel. It can't out nothing. Nothing really go to. Either then Giam, he end up not for reach with him, but we don't see nothing. So all this travel will not see him. How a country, a president, you left your country, now this state, where it is right now, you go out for 24 days. You don't go out for 1 month, you don't go for 6 weeks. Always. So why make a no for don't change the foreign affairs minister can be the president, then go ask for foreign affairs.
So that brings me to the question of why we get ambassadors then. Oh, they pay lots of money.
Exactly.
But everywhere,
exactly.
You know, it's like you're not even trusting in people the way put say represent me. So you need for attend every conference. And one thing we have noticed, I find out, say for example, inside we country, you get American ambassador. You know they how you call them, they come out in country for come and can attend something. You get ambassador. And I find out say we young caretaker will come out inside we country right now. They go to America. They not go encourage a one for go near the US and caretaker, the president. You not go encourage a one. But if not any Jack and Jill come inside we country, the first time we want for go see a president. Why we country the cheap every day?
The other question you wish to ask you Pierre. How many presidents who don't cover to President Bureau? How many presidents who don't go to President Bureau? All say I don't go to your company. It is waste of taxpayers' money. So why you company and waste and the taxpayers' money can't fend you? So for me, it's like it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. The old talk, you give me back talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I will continue for fly. Let's continue for fly. June 24th, not fire again. And less than 1 year. We will continue for vote.
By the way, we don't come to the climax, the end of the program. It's unfortunate that the internet will disturb we could never forget smooth sail, but still I think.
My bearer, let me figure my internet. My bearer.
And think you best of friend now. I can enjoy that conversation anyway. I like the healthy conversation can happen between all. So anyway, yes. By the way.
Well, I think the question where I be asked DJ BOXX, not be able to answer where the internet be all on. So I reverse the back as it will be my last question for tonight as we try for end of the program now. DJ BOXX, I be try for ask you in the Kenema issue, sorry, wherein you say people that they vote for una day, but una votes not be protected. But now, because we get observers them, we see say una vote be protected because of the observers them. Okay. So I will ask you in a scenario, usai observers are not the day. How una they able for
one or two together. So how una go able for protect people and vote them, una vote them if observer they know, then the question you ask.
Now, well, obviously, I know talking right now, because obviously we get to strategy right now, so I know talking now.
So the 99 strategy, the tactics, 99 tactics?
Now they take it from 99 countdown, now not from Mango up, from 99 take countdown. Then they said, say, this time around, we go protect to vote at all costs. We go protect to vote, we vote, and we'll make sure we get a fair election. They have to. They don't get choice.
Okay, that's cool. Fair enough. So we come to the end of the program right now. And election term, not the far. But if I not ask you this question, I'm not going to serve justice to my conscience and to people the way they listen. As we talk so, una still get the issue of 21-man committee. Una supposed for done the whole primary election them, you know. But as we talk, nothing like that we not ever hear, we not see, no nothing. Waiting they happen. Una say una want let people vote for una say una they protect vote and other things then. But una not even get the primary election date. And una not even get, I don't know, the internet don't agree by anyway, but they come back. I'm pretty sure they come back. Not in fact, not in one. Bible itself don't look lost like soul na plate. Anyway, so they not even get how you call them? They not even get leader yet for able for take the party to general election. So the question now how they go actually serve the people them, how them go replace the people them, how them go able for do things them in the interest of the people them, where they not even get possible with the leader yet. Because this again, when they want to talk no more, they say Abba, we not fair leader first. When they want to talk no more, say when I don't get leader, how not they go into the election? All of these things they need for put them in place. 21-man committee, then we know any serious thing they come up from them, you know, and then they get limited time for do all of them business them. All of them business them. So we still wait for the DJ BOXX come back. Yeah, we know say the internet be the money, but I know say they come back. It really come back because it's very insensitive. And people they really listen one for Yeri. SLPP get interest by this question, APC get interest by this question. Even the one that we go say now swing voters them get interest by this question. So we dey wait for see how it will get for happen. But it's not like say all man don't run away for me now. Now me $1 left. I mean $1 left anyway. Yes, we go try, BK Moses, we go try, but the bottom line, the right thing right now we want. We just want for the BOXX tell we, yeah? Because himself is a member of the APC. I wish we get them back, but if, since we wait, I will not go, please continue for like and share the program. When I not go, let's check this music quick, when people them, when they come back just now.
Because people stealing people property, people that when they buy them, then they sell them back to people them. People them. This now people them. This now people them.
Purchase your tracks today.
People them. So because they don't get money, who do they want challenge na government? Challenge government. Challenge government. Challenge government.
Purchase your tracks today.
Challenge government. Stealing people property. People them. Stealing people property. People them.
Purchase your tracks.
All right, so BOXX don't come back. Welcome, and I'll ask you a question of till now the 21-man committee. Don't take a 21-man committee. Now begin all the primary election. It's now get limited time. What's be the time where they go now? We cut go now.
Go up to September.
All right.
And 21-man committee. Yeah.
September when I don't all the way to now they do.
Right.
Yeah, but we not even start the primary election date, and then they again can take time.
Yeah, but I mean, with the power on the primary elections, actually, we can do the worst them inside 3-4 days if the resources are there. The same thing back to the constituency. The constituency even easier for two, come to the districts, come to the region, because the 21-man committee not only conduct the national. After region, they are done.
Okay, so still, we not want for going to the election, but we not get leader yet. We not get fly the possible for carrying to the election yet, and we not still get infighting and other things. And small clash. Yeah, that is why we always refer to as Sonko squad.
No, we will get a leader. SLPP be worst, and for which 2007 be worst. But when you get a political coward leader, okay, now the other side, the SLPP, all what they do. Now Sonko na the APC. So it use.
So how you say na the SLPP where you know APC get affairs for handle? How SLPP can inside this? How they come and they bring problem to now?
Look at the judgments where they make. When they sit down, one go make a convention and they wait stay out or don't spend so much money, so much time. Hours to the convention. What that comes say now that we all know the game they play. We all know how the system they want us alone. You know, and that has to stop. But me, what we SLPP realize, not any candidate they pull Malabi on power. Now APC they pull Malabi on power come 2023. Anybody who APC put it go. So for me, it's not wasting time for first this person, first that person day. Okay?
And
if you say don't work,
I won't forget you right. You say anybody?
Anybody in APC, they pull President Bio. Now the ballot 2023. Not no other person. Now APC. Okay? We get past 20 good players and we will pull them out. Because now what you do, anybody when they say get potential, and they go after them.
Well,
And I
don't know. In my opinion, for me, I get my opinion. As swing voter, for example, I get my opinion. For example, I go look certain people. I look at the record and all of these things. Them, I go say, no, please, this not to anybody. I not a vote for this person. Equity happen.
And guess what happened? We get the people who get good and clean record. We get them boku. We get them boku like APC. Now that anything for your lives.
So that's why I ask, because waiting torment me now because you say anybody, and if you say anybody, like me could disagree because I know they vote for anybody.
No, what makes anybody who get players them? You know what I mean? When you look at for flag bearership, people in the APC, we get past 100, we qualify, we all man go happy with shade and cut inside. In your problem is like you look at Uda, if it's popular for now, it's time for encase by you. Because you want to eliminate all people who will get potential at APC for being a flag bearer. Because he's coward, he's not like political coward. Because they trade the election. So now what do they use? They use the institutions for eliminate APC and them. For me, it's wrong. Any turn up APC they get a candidate. And that candidate will only support them. And for vote them out. Because not a good leader.
Okay, so going back to the 21-man committee, how long they don't set up for now? So now, like, I mean, from the time they set up now, approximately 2 to 3 months sooner, right? 2 months. Yes,
yeah.
Okay, so since they don't set them up and we they go to now, una believe say they will deliver for now.
I believe so. The 21-man committee, obviously, Peter Conte. Not to somebody who understand politics, but it don't come here. It don't come through. It don't come through. We all know the politics behind the scene. We have a play, but again, sometimes we don't get. I mean, we again at the passenger side. Or somebody drive to life. If you say easy, until you go drive and but now you don't say not to pick a load. And now they don't get the responsibility. So now you give a make sure you drive that vehicle. You don't get choice for driver. For criticize it easy. So that now some of the things they want to do with the money, but now I believe we're okay. We are looking good anyway.
Okay.
We are looking good. Like just the people who just know what the benefits, what the party divided, even APC communists them. What the party divided, then the benefits. And now less than 0.1%. So that one and now, with the majority now go make sure say. With the majority go make sure say. They wait for it till we get to flag bearer. Hold on, win. They come back inside. But this election, I mean, this flag bearer, nobody will stop her. Okay. Nobody will stop her. I mean, anybody we delegates them, then give it. Would you really be enough person there and support them and make sure say President Bio go wait after 2023. Simple as that.
All right. So the last question, well, this is not a question. People they list you, they don't list you from start to this point, so they can climb, or they can do the cutting down, so or they can end the program. If you for left a message, a very strong one to them, a convincing something, because you get swing voters, then you get people who say, come on, not SLPP, not APC. I mean, one person we're very sly in terms of how many they look at things them. So if you for left actually it don't actually go, so we wait for they come back. We wait for they come back inside the show. Because I really want to see how best they can convince a swing voter like me, for any election. Because me not look at color and look at what person can do, how person can deliver. That's not the only thing. So if we left strong message, that message I want to see how convincing a message can be when it comes to going to the pool. We still wait for them. Like briefly before we wrap up. But if you just watch it, let's just see if I can attempt the last message that we come. Now, pardon me, I'm not going to go through all of the messages then. Let's just see the last messages that we come before they come. I will make sure that I just go to the one that we deal with the issue and not the one that way they go on other things. Last thing. Asan Mansari say box that true talk being you they talk so now he make mother smell bio now he make mother bio the afraid now he make even make the arrest eligible because
you know say LJ, where am I? Don't go up. Because you know say LJ get man them inside the man them. LJ na in na the real soldier, not to like half foot soldier, educated full Madabio. Okay, la go down. Yeah, la go down. Let's see. Madabio better pass. Oh, this one I think Angela they try for bad mouth somebody. Let her go up quick one. Angela say box na Samurai again. They laugh, okay? Let me see. I think Asan and Angela now they know all the Facebook and then they try for charge themselves. Like kind of YouTube quick one. I'll start from this one when I robot say if you can remember Mother Bio spoke about the price of a bag of rice. His campaign was 60,000 leons now. The new money will bring the new bag of rice to 50,000, which should have been 500,000. Exactly. Babatunde, I'll say Babatunde is to blame for allergy sentencing as injustice. They have an hidden agenda in Salon. Take notes, okay? We go to Baba Kamara. He said the agenda for the ordinary Salon man is open his eyes. That reminds me, I think I need for go into a campaign quick with the launch. Let's just give you now Oda don't give money from from Friday to today. Quick one, and we get one post we name RIK. We come out we did na Turkey RIK give 1,300,000 leons. We get Susie, you know yourself. Susie give 1,269,000 leons. We get Ramato from UK give 807,000 leons. We get Sierra Leone organization Rogaland Norway then give $500. Sierra Leone organization Rogaland Norway give $500. All of this money what they call so now for Stephen in issue. So now let's tell you now in all almost we don't get. In all almost we don't get. I think I miss box in call just no. Lot the column wise they go. In all 500 plus let's just see something quickly. Whilst we wait for box. Okay, good. The last time we talk about 549, yeah. So let me see. What's the 500? Sorry. Let's just calculate quick. Almost now the total we will talk about. So 4592 plus 500 plus almost scam. What is now $100? $200 plus $200. Yeah. Okay. So we talk about $5,292 right now. $5,292 for Stephen in issue. Stephen need $25,000. The issue of Stephen right now, we want to make something very clear. Where we come with this idea, now we come say we want for big. Stephen no approach we say we want for big for Stephen. Normally, what we can do, whenever we raise fund for anybody, we know they give the person money in their hand. Waiting you ask we for na him with the give. For example, somebody then there's there, ask, but the family members them say let them put money for let them buy rest and other things them. We make sure say we do that the exact and when the money left we give. Now that day we say waiting we talk, we don't for be politician. Waiting we ask for, waiting we say we want for do na exactly we do. When we say Mami Finda, na money we dey gather and billing us, we not give the money na hand. Now the us we give. When we say we want for pay for Stephen in medical, we not give Stephen money na hand physically. We make sure say we get all the arrangements them and give the money to the hospital. Yeah, and pay directly to the hospital. The reason we no want for give Stephen money in hand, then it go turn and something go happen. We will get reset for blame because people will get for ask we go na money for Stephen. Waiting don't happen where the report, where the receipt. We not get anything for show back because we give Stephen money in hand. Why are they talk this? One time in day when we begin get this money, the time will reach some 2 or 3,000 or less than that one day. Stephen be actually ask we say, let we get this money in hand. All this money go Ghana for going for treatment. That's why the target will be 5,000. We say no, we know they give this money in hand. We they pay when the hospital we identify the hospital in Ghana. We they pay this money, and when we pay this money, we they get receipt back. For short of people them say we don't pay now this. We know we give money to person at the end of the day we not able for account for them. So we tell them say we know they give money. So after that day we been find out say small things them they come. The 5,000 we Stephen been tell we bought not to 5,000 in need. Just the first examination they cost me $4,500 just for do the first assessment. $4,500. So if we take for example even today as I dey talk so, human say if na 7,000 self we get, the doctor say then go start the treatment. Come on, we not give people the money for keep. Say give me money what we don't give you now for keep. Now beg with the beg. If we can take 7,000 where we not even reach it and give you say go, let you go start treatment. If you're not able to get the balance money for complete the treatment, then they stop them. And what the worst case scenario, now when you go start treatment, you not go non-side. It's like you just go open wound. The thing the worst pass are been talic. So we say, okay, we want forgive una, but this money not una and we dey put am. We only work now towards this particular thing where na for lay we go able to get this money. There, box hold on quick so yeah. We say this money what we dey get now for pay medical fee. You know beg we now we come and say we dey pay for you. So we know they give you money na you earn because tomorrow when we family members then they ask say hey sembe pay Bible because now we na the face. Not all we get this organization now we na the face. When then they ask tomorrow say where this money will be given now say hey we been give Stephen no. Stephen not go for in treatment. Stephen lost this money or waiting. Who's trust where people will get on we? So we say no, we know the give na 50 million on our hand. If where a camp and car on don't go, we get balance money for give una pocket money with the do am. That they is different. But we know we take people the money where they don't give. Then una not go use them. And not they send any good signal for we. If at all we effort we they make, if una not feel say a value for let we waiting, una not they make any effort, then we go give other person we need them. Plenty people in there where they send to we things every day. Where people in sick, they want this money. But we know good one because now for you. But if you not value the life, then we get for do something. Now today, then there's will be the talk. People in the suggest say, what about if we meet the government? What about if we talk to the government? We say good idea, Stephen. Here you have now the idea this people can come up with them. We need for go to the Ministry of Health, talk to them. You don't need appointment. This now emergency business. Go and cry, tawade, and say we need this thing. If not that this person they die. They know the do. Even today, they me promise me faithfully once say that they go. In fact, they know they call me. If me not call them, they know they call me. They know they call me at all. So what think can happen? I say una go na the ministry. We go see how we can make arrangement. They no do one. Waiting and tell me, and say, the Stephen in Paddy then they come and waiting and go try for waiting. The reason why they explain go na for let una know that way are they get behind the scene where una not able for know. Now for tomorrow, let una no go say una no be know. So they no go there at all. I ask what happen and say the woman say Stephen say he afraid. Government business, if you say you go tower just now, then go put you in a police. But you know well, go tower and beg them. Then say, well, tomorrow in Paddy then they come, then go and afterwards then go and beg money. So at the begin wonder now the health or the money now the problem. So this really the full up with chest. It really the full up with chest. We know one for reach to that point where we go say, this is not serious for in your safe life. Now help, we not sabiam. Now because of humanitarian feeling, we sit here for talk about politics, but we say let we help people. We not go sit there they talk politics no more. We not help people them.
We bill us for people for this mommy. We pay school fee. We the counter to your health $25,000 these days of our Lord. Who say you dey get them? You not give us the money, you go for treatment. If anything will happen, how we go return you? After full lie, you got $7,000. We will not even get it. You need $25,000. If something will happen, how we go return you back for cam? So, but they not seem for the understand we. We really the patient. And I really don't take me patient. If I morning something net, I did reach on to them, but they know they get back to me. Somebody give them medicine, wait for help them. Now strong vitamin. Wait for help. It give them for the stroke, it give them for the brain, and it give them for the cancer. Wait for slow and down until we able to get treatment. Guess what? Stephen then go take the medicine. They no drinker. And say the doctor say no. We all know the competition where they per medicine business, doctor and doctor. If you feel say this medicine good, in only in make name pass in your pharmaceutical company, it the advice you know for taker because in one day you go buy in own. They not do one. They not the take them. Now only today, yesterday the one tell me say it go bake Stevie Lay drink them. Hey bo, this man pull money like that one day he send these drugs for you let you able for get them and for your health. He say not the drinker. Anything you say you afraid. How you go well? We no get money at a beg with the make. We no don't put money say this nine for help people them. Then say when they send water, you say for crop you back. We really don't patient because they believe safe na any other person. They know they go further with this. But the reason why I come out and tell you, now for let you know say me Sembepe and the team, they don't patient too. And we still the patient because we want for let it safe. Especially for that in Pekin. We're very innocent. If Stephen died today, a woman go marry to another woman, how we go treat the Pekin? All of that day, I get experience. I'm passionate about health business. I get experience. I don't explain to one say, me papa died of cancer at the very early age. I don't enjoy him at all. So I don't want anybody for go through that kind of thing there because I know what it feel. If I consider something there, I dey see the Pekin, I dey cry. Not because of idol or for make drama, but because of the trauma where they come inside me, the kind of negative thing where they come inside me. We want for save Stephen. Stephen them do a other sabi in number una help for talk to him. He need for help himself as we try for help him. When they make effort, we no go able all thing. But if other people in come inside, we were able to do something. Do you a beg? Family, una understand this. And let una know say na the problem this what we go through. Now they challenge this. Stephen said he see me like hero. He praise me every day. But not to praise I want. I need them for make some effort. Sometimes they can Stephen and one green they go nobody need Falaram. He get eye problem if other thing go happen on a street. If you ask what happen where this not they go to, you say this they can do something. Or this now you life where they talk about. So do you una understand this? Now the problem this. We dey try, right now we don't go, if we get this organization, we don't give $500 yesterday. Yesterday, na net and then call we for go take this money. Imagine no $500 cash na hand. You do work out on a street. All that in a risk we dey take. Yeah? So please, like I tell one more thing, Salon organization Rogaland no way. Thank you very much. So do ya una help we for let Stephen go able for reach in health. Because sometimes they can say we person. It then some kind of situation it is stubborn, but we pray that it will get in health. But waiting no more, we know they give money na Stephen in hand, na health business, na hospital fee we want for pay, not to forget money in hand. Yeah, so we want for let everybody know this and say we know they give any cent to Stephen until we pay na the hospital because we want for get receipt and can't show on our back. Yeah, so na that no more I want for let una know. Okay, we go continue for help am. We will continue for push. We will continue for do anything in our own power for make sure say we save in life. But apart from that one day, Steve is definitely for make some effort. Yeah. We go now and try for end this program. BOXX, welcome again. Sorry, I been try for explain, but we fundraising thing what we do now so for save we border in life.
Yeah, exactly.
So I been try for say like me na swing voter. Other people and say they don't care about APC, they don't care about SLPP. What strong message you go left to them for convince people them as you final message in the program today?
Well, Sierra Leoneans,
okay, you face down, make let the phone go up smaller, you get some space up your head. Again. Okay, good. Continue.
Well, Sierra Leone, I believe, say, Pakababe don't try in terms of democracy and peace in the country. You know, and President Kumaka, he doing his own, and we expect say President Bio can continue, but the country what's happening right now is different. Now for vote for APC. APC now the only party we care about the poor man, like the poor man's friend. Okay, APC now the party don't care about the elite. Okay, then put now force. APC now the party they do subsidy for fuel, for rest, for school. For school fees and university. And so many stuff for them again. But make sure say the Sierra Leoneans and also suffer as they suffer right now. 2023 they come. So much lies we the SFP, this current government don't lie. Fake promises them, the intimidations them, the killings them, the lockup, the provocation, everything. When I want another 5 years of President Bio, the answer is no. So Sierra Leoneans, please make sure you will not make this mistake. When I make 2018, please come 2023. Whoever APC gets for put as a candidate, please, when I make sure I vote for President Bio must go come 2023 by the ballot. President Bio not good for Sierra Leone. President Bio not a good leader. President Bio not a divider. He wants to turn a tyrant, a dictator to win. He bastardize the constitution by the day, by the minute. Justice not in a salon anymore. The police brutality don't want to on the rampart. Sorry, Adeko. Okay, we cannot continue. We cannot continue for live as Sierra Leoneans whereby the constitution go backward. And it's come pick up from Moses Bakabadi, they push and go forward. We see the improvement. When can you take me back because of your vengeance? 8 we carry it. So Sierra Leoneans, please, when I vote for the real change, not to that fake promise change, but it's the real change. Come 2023, please, Lord, vote President Bio out of power. Okay, lobbying gets whereabouts the Omolanke man, the Keke man, the Okada driver man, and we will provide for their family, teachers them, we will get good salary. We as a transportation, and we'll still able take one bag rest home. The same thing go to the police, the military, the nurses them. It's about time. The only time we'll get now June 24th. Lord, make sure you vote President Bill out, and make sure you go register. The registration is very, very important. When I go register, when I keep on sleep, and when I make sure say they don't bother intimidate you now. When I not buy no intimidation. Now stay away from violence. Okay, make them not provoke into violence. But we know when the time comes, we not go take violence from anybody. We will resist any violence, and we not go allow nobody forbid this election. We will protect the votes. Now each of the four corners of Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leoneans, please, when I see today 11 people, the mojo go friend, then colleague entertainer, then get 3 years in prison. All on them for just put fear. So Sierra Leoneans, no afraid. Why we afraid of government? Our government. Now we want to work for. Why we afraid enough for? Because they don't say they don't ever work for 4 years. So the only two they have now this they have Lord tell us say the people's power. Number 1. Lord show President Bio said that we work for, not what you work for. So come 2023, Lord vote them out. So now that thank you to viewers, listeners, I appreciate everybody. But please again, go talk to your cousin, your family, your neighbor, your party, you granny. They are big. Now all come together. We will go host to host, street to street, wharf to wharf, market to market, school to school. Attire base to attire base, get to. All the campaign, foot by foot, and love vote President Bill out. So thank you, we had for the opportunity to give me. For me, a privilege. Thank you guys. Thank you, Sierra Leoneans.
Thank you. God bless you, and get yourself a wonderful night.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay, thank you very much for all on take on a time and join me inside the program today. We've been just take with him. Okay, let's see quickly. I don't know. We've been just to take with him for explain the issue of Stephen. So I think say that's cool. We don't make them clear now and everything though. Okay, I think say a mistake. Alright, so I think say everything don't clear. As with the updates, we go to get to now for let we not able for know. So one more thing, tell you all, thank you. You will don't come and watch, you will don't share your opinion and all of this thing. We appreciate una so much. Yeah. On the issue of Stephen, we no ever give up. We will still continue for push. Yeah, also we don't come out far. Also we get for go back a far being, but we don't come out far side. So we will still push, we will still get the patience, we will still get the courage. Okay, for push. But just that, enough I keep on a dark. When I feel say everything they go on cool, where not to say it actually they be. So in other words, even Stephen self be don't they tell we say himself be don't they get money. We not like well he tell me 25,000. One time in the way he tell we say that 25,000 I wait till be they expect for them game, but you know actually waiting them. But I know certain things in the way I not can understand, but it's cool. I just want for Leona know they in the dark. For Leona know say this not the kind thing where we go through, the kind fight or the fight and other things then. So one more time, one for tell Leona thank you, una support and everything. So one more time, the one that we give money then today's year. Rick Turkey 1,300,000, Susie 1,269,000, Ramatu UK 807, and then Sierra Leone organization Rogaland Norway give $500 yesterday $500 cash na the hand, and we actually do that transaction day na net. So yeah, that's not the thing, and then thank you very much. Yes, 25 million I been say, but then they say for not too sure. So one more time, one for appreciate you now. Thank you all. God bless you all. Well, we want for left you with this message where we can always bring to you, because the time don't come near, and we want everybody for no say the time don't actually reach. So we go left for now with this message, where now the message of voter registration. Until we meet again, me and Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter, they say thank you all. God bless you all for una likes, una share, una comments. Good morning on behalf of the team. We brought away just don't get challenge. Sister admin, the management, we had organization. Una all thank you all very much. We appreciate you now. We family members them. The one that we always don't come and view. The one that always don't support. We will appreciate you now all. Thank you all very much. Until we meet again, Sembe Pierre, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission salon don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you not go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lomley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake there. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You they go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then a power or me party go return a power if I'm not able for vote. You want vote, the change